Hey, how's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we're back with another banger. So I hope everybody's having a good day, man. I got out a little early today, so I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do a live stream today, man. I hope everybody's having a good, week and all of that. And yeah, man, it's a bunch to talk about, man. We got Gary Russell just having his press conference today with Jojo Diaz. That'll be a great fight coming up. And then we got the Billy Joe Saunders, versus Martin Murray. That press conference was today as well. So I mean, a bunch of stuff on tap today, man. And I'm gonna get to it all, man. So without further ado, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a great day. And yeah, man, we're here. We in the building, dog. We are definitely in the building, man. And is Gervonta Davis the future of boxing, man? I mean, is he, man? I mean, can he take that Mayweather throne, man? I mean, the guy's looking vicious with his power, man, his technique, all of that. I mean, it's just looking good for Gervonta Davis right now. Who can stop Gervonta Davis, I mean, wow, man, it's just crazy right now, man. Do you think Ryan Garcia will win on May 4th? Do I think Ryan Garcia will win on May 4th? My personal opinion about Ryan Garcia, I think he will. I don't see why he won't. He's been fighting some average type fighters right now. I mean, the fighters he's been fighting haven't looked that good. They've got many losses on his record, but Ryan Garcia is definitely a good talent, man. I think he's got a bright future. And I think everything will work out for him good. My personal opinion, man. Everything is looking good for Ryan Garcia right now. Abel Sanchez in recent notes, said pretty much that Ryan Garcia, who is Ryan Garcia, and stuff like that, So I'm trying to think, like, Abel Sanchez have shitted on a lot of other fighters, you know what I mean? And it's nothing new for Abel Sanchez to just shit on another fighter, you know what I mean? I mean, just being what he's doing right now, he's trying to right now, Abel Sanchez, I guess he's trying to get some clout, from him and his boxers and stuff like that. And he's got Golovkin and he's got Garcia. But I mean, that's not the right way to do it, down in other fighters and stuff like that. I don't think that's a great way to do it, you know what I mean? You can always go about it in different ways, But I mean, my personal opinion is, with Abel, man, I mean, he's just off the chain, man. I mean, with the stuff that he's saying, you know what I mean? I thought he was better. I thought he was a better person than that, than to talk about other people's fighters, and you know what I mean. And he's pretty much saying Ryan Garcia hasn't fought anybody, which he hasn't. You know what I mean? He hasn't came up in the ranks yet. You know what I mean? He's just a prospect right now. But I mean, he's got a promising future. He looks pretty good to me. And I mean, pretty much. Abel Sanchez is down and all of that right now. I mean, it's kind of fucked up, to be honest with you right now. I mean, the way he's doing it all, you know what I mean? The way he's doing it. Ronald Finkley, what's good? Before we get started, share and bang this on all social media platforms. What's good? Corey Lee Boxing. Shout out Ronald Finkley in the building. Baby. Yeah. I mean, like I said, Ryan Garcia, I think he's a good prospect right now. But as far as to go further than that, I wouldn't go too further than that. We got to see how he does against A-level competition. You know what I mean? I think right now, like I said, he's fought probably about C-level fighters at best. And yeah, I mean, that's my personal opinion about the guy. I mean, I think he does have a good future, but yeah, that's pretty much where the ball stops. And I wouldn't mind seeing Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. That'd be a great matchup, my personal opinion. Because I think Ryan Garcia is a good fighter, man. I think Gervonta Davis could be the future of boxing, man. The way it's looking right now, Ryan Garcia is looking really, 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 really good, man. He's looking special, actually. You know, so to say that, I don't say that about a lot of fighters. If you notice that about me, I don't say that about a whole lot of fighters, you know, about other fighters, you know, only certain fighters look special, you know. What do you think about Tyson Fury's comeback? I mean, Tyson Fury's comeback, man. I mean, I think Tyson Fury right now, I think that he's got I mean, the heavyweight division is wide open right now. You got Anthony Joshua, you know, his chin is kind of suspect and he can be outboxed, I think. You know, I think Anthony Joshua could be outboxed. Easy work, you know what I'm saying, for Tyson Fury. My personal opinion. I think that Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight until somebody beats him. But I do want to see how he looks coming up. You know what I mean? And that's what I got to say about that. I mean, you know, Tyson Fury's, you know, I think he's one of the best out there. You know, that's my personal opinion right now about Tyson Fury. Yo.
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Oh, you been in here the whole time? My bad.
Yeah, I've been chilling here, bro. Got Black Horseman with me too, bro.
Oh, Black Horseman, what's good, man? I ain't see none of y'all in here, dog. Damn.
What's happening, y'all? What's cracking?
What's good, Black Horseman? How you feeling today, dog?
I'm good, bro. Out here, man, trying to get this bag, but I'm just chilling, bro. What y'all talking about today?
All right, man. Today I want to talk about Gervonta Davis, you know, Billy Joe Saunders. We got who else we got? We got Danny Jacobs versus Selecki coming up. Charlo versus Golovkin. Maybe,
Hey,
you
Badou
never know.
Jack. You need to talk about Badou Jack. Badou Jack and Donna Stephenson is coming up too, man. That's a big fight. No one's really been talking about too, man.
When is that coming up?
I'm so excited about that fight. Donna Stephenson versus Badou Jack.
Okay, so with the Badou Jack and Adonis Stevenson, Black Horseman, who you got in that one and why, man? That's an awesome matchup.
I gotta say that Badou Jack has got to be the underdog going into that, being that this is his first fight, you know what I'm saying, at that weight, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, but you know,
second fight.
No, he had one fight.
Second fight. Because he got that WBA strap from the white dude from that Kovalev beat. I can't remember his name right now.
I know you're talking about him from the UK, man.
Yeah.
From the UK. What's his name? I can't think of his name.
Damn. But
well, I still think he's the underdog for the simple fact that Donna Stevenson been having, you know, he been at that weight for a good minute, and that straight left, man, I think is you know, I just think that straight left is gonna be a serious problem for Badou. But I mean, I'm rooting for Badou Jack, man, but I just think that you know, Donna Stevenson, man, he the champ, so you know, even though I don't like how he been, you know, ducking and shit, you know, he ducked Sergey Kovalev. He you know what I'm saying, he ain't been giving the fans the fights that we want to see. But at the same time, man, you know, Badou might have bit off more than he can chew, you know what I'm saying, with this one. But we'll see. Hopefully this will be the last, you know what I'm saying, last draw for Mayweather Promotions, I feel, man. If Badou get beat, it's a wrap, bro.
What? Black Horseman's making his first appearance on the show, and he's making a splash. He's saying that TMT is gonna be over, man. If Badou Jack does not win, wow, man, you think so?
I just feel like it's been a lot of dirt, man. It's been a lot of shit going on, man, with Mayweather Promotions, to where his fighters is talking shit about him, and I feel like Badou is his best guy as far as, you know, somebody who's, you know what I'm saying, he's respectable, you know, he's a good fighter and everything like that. And I feel like if he lose, well, who else he got left? Gervonta Davis, you know what I'm saying? And
he's got Mayweather Promotions got Ronald Gravel, they got Pearson, they got
are these champions?
Nah, they got what's that? Cal Enigma. What's that champion's name they had that lost to Molina? What's his name? I haven't seen him in a while. He's
I know
TMT
you're
too.
talking about. Yeah, he lost
Fuck.
in the 12th. He was winning the whole fight, and he got his ass
Damn.
stopped in
Yeah,
the 12th round.
Mayweather, when he got knocked out in the 12th round, Mayweather was like, damn, I just lost a bag on you. Damn.
He was disgusted. Yeah,
But
he was
yeah, they got
disgusted with that
him. They
shit.
got Badou Jack, Javante Davis. He signed a bunch of Mexican hot prospects from the stable that I've seen. And on top of that, I wanted to get into Mayweather too, because Mayweather's fighters do not respect him. Damn, man. There's another Spanish fighter that's came out recently and it's pretty much saying that, fuck Mayweather, he's hating on me. Putting out some type of sparring footage about him, I guess. Wow.
And that's why I said that, man, because he's not putting enough focus and attention on his fighters. He's still into his own shit. He more focused on putting dime pieces on horses with their ass cheeks out and shit. He more focused on that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Just promoting his own image and all of that shit, man. And I don't think that he don't really want no other fighters outshining him. You know what I mean? I'm sure that he won't tank to shine and everything like that, but man, you can't do like Golden Boy where you just put all your focus on one fighter. You know what I mean? And then ignore the rest of the fighters, put the rest of the fighters on the shelf. I don't think that you're gonna have you're gonna be a successful promoter like that, in my opinion.
I mean, Callie, how you feeling about the whole situation? Do you think TMT's going down, dog? Not Mayweather Promotions, huh? Damn.
Man, it's not outside of the scope, man, to be honest with you. I mean, whenever your fighters aren't happy, I mean, it's gonna be hard for them to sign other fighters when they're sitting there watching. I mean, you're a prospect and you're looking at the promotional companies and you're seeing that one stable of fighters, they're all unhappy with their promoter. Why would you go sign over there? You know what I mean? It's hard to imagine someone's looking at maybe TMT right now and thinking, damn, that's the place to be. So yeah, I get what I wouldn't. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't think that what Black Horseman is saying is crazy. Actually, I think it's actually pretty fucking reasonable.
What do you guys in the comments think? Do y'all guys think as well? This is a question for y'all too. Do y'all think that TMT as a stable are going downhill? That is the question. So finish, Callie.
Yeah, I don't think it's unreasonable at all, man. Because I mean, one problem I have with Floyd is he's always putting out sparring footage of himself. He's always talking about doing. I mean, what the fuck are you doing MMA for? You want to sign MMA fighters? Why don't you concentrate on your actual boxers? Because you know what? Every time a microphone's put in front of him, it's always about him. I got this going on and on. Instead of, when they ask him questions about himself, he's like, no, we're not going to talk about me. We're going to talk about my fighters. That's what a promoter's supposed to do. Even if you want to do MMA, when it's time for you to do the MMA, you talk about the MMA. But when you got a fighter getting ready to fight the next week, why would you talk about your fucking MMA? He should have been talking about Tank. Instead, he's going to go out there and talk about, well, he's going to fight Lomachenko, then he's going to go into himself. It always leads back to himself. That's not a good promoter, man. That's what doing what you're supposed to be doing.
This is what Ronald Finkley said in his chat. He said, I don't think that they're totally going downhill. He said, but I think they dropping the ball on their prospects and potential and not letting them understand how to self-promote. Trap House says that ain't going to affect the Badou Jack. Jack is too level-headed. And one thing I got to say about the Badou Jack situation in Adonis Stephenson, Trap House, you're wrong, dude. You're dead wrong. Adonis Stephenson is going to knock his fucking head off, dog. Badou Jack's getting his he's going to be rippered that night, dog. Mark my words, Corey, dog.
That's why I'm trying to wait for this fight, but I'm worried for Badou Jack. How do you avoid that left hand for 12 rounds, man? It's like it's damn near equal to what Deontay Wilder. I actually just put out a video. It's uploading now. But I'm telling you, his left hand is damn near equal to what Deontay Wilder's at light heavyweight, man. If he touches you with it, the fight's over.
That's what I'm saying.
Simple, we know that.
What the fuck you think? I mean, and I want to get you into Horseman Promotion. I want to get you in on this. I mean, you think Badou Jack's gonna be able to dodge fucking Adonis Stephenson's left hand the whole fight? God damn, hell no, man. I don't got that happening, dog. Come on, Trap House. What you smoking, dog? Pass that shit.
That's what I said, man, Corey. Is that you know, I mean, this is a dangerous fight for Badou Jack, you know what I'm saying? And Floyd throwing him in there, you know what I'm saying? Floyd throwing him in there with Adonis Stephenson. And
real shit.
I just feel like if he lose, man, that's gonna really, really hurt the stable, man. And Floyd's gonna be running out of options, running out of champs, man. And I like Badou Jack, man. I'm rooting for him. But man, I just don't know, man.
But you know what though? You can't blame Floyd on that when that's what Badou Jack wanted. Badou Jack wanted that. You know what I'm saying? Badou Jack wanted that, so you can't blame Floyd for that. You got to give Badou Jack credit for wanting that fight. You know what I'm saying? You got to give the man credit for wanting to take a fight of that nature, man. That's it. Yeah, I'm not going to get mad at dude for wanting to work.
My personal opinion is, you know, with the whole situation with Badou Jack and Adonis Stephenson, I think Badou Jack has went far as his career will let him go. But I mean, I really think that he's biting off a lot more than he can chew. And I mean, I agree on some points that Trap House is saying that he thinks, you know, Badou Jack is level-headed. I think Badou Jack is very level-headed. But that doesn't mean that his head's not going to be there to get taken off by Adonis Stevenson's left hook or left uppercut.
This is one way, Corey. Man. One way that Badou Jack can survive this. Adonis Stevenson is 40 years old. Maybe he's gotten old overnight. You know, I'm serious, man. That's always a possibility too when you hit 40.
Maybe that's what Trap House is saying about the getting old. I mean,
and he don't fight,
though, man. I mean, his left hand hasn't showed me nothing that he's getting old yet, though.
No, but he's not that active of a fighter. So we know what sometimes happens in boxing. Sometimes fighters get old overnight. He could be fine up until fight night, and then all of a sudden legs gone. So I don't know. I don't know for certain. I want to see a little bit more. I want to see how they look at the weigh-ins. I want to see how Badou Jack looks at the weigh-ins. I think you can tell a lot by that. And I want to see how Adonis Stephenson looks. Not Adonis Stephenson, but Badou Jack and Adonis. I want to see how both of them look, 3 to 4 rounds into the fight, if it goes that long. Because it's always a possibility with Stephenson in that fight at any time if he landed and if he connects with that fucking left hand, man. That could be a first round knockout, could be a 12th round knockout.
So like when the fight's coming up, right? I mean, who are y'all favoring? Y'all don't have to pick. Y'all don't have to pick right now because it's still, we got about a week or 2 left before the fight. Because what is it? May what?
May 19th.
Oh, so we got more. We got about 3 more weeks left. So yeah, y'all don't have to pick a fighter, but who are y'all favoring right now? If y'all had to pick right now, who are y'all favoring?
Go ahead, Black.
Man, y'all know who I'm favoring. Like I say, I'm favoring Adonis Stephenson, bro. I'm favoring Adonis Stephenson because just on the power edge, you know what I mean. And I feel like Badou is definitely gonna have to really just have a serious work rate, you know what I mean, to win that fight and avoid that motherfucking left hand. And I don't know if he can do that for all 12 rounds because I don't think he can stop Adonis Stephenson. I don't think he got enough power to, stop him, or maybe even he might be able to catch him. If he surprised me, I'll be glad. You know what I'm saying? If he get in there and catch him with something. But I just don't think he got that power like that. You know what I mean? And not at that weight class. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
And go ahead, Callie. Who you favoring right now, buddy?
I'm favoring Adonis Stephenson. I always want to say one thing to Black. When it came to Kovalev and Adonis Stephenson, they both kind of ducked each other, man. Both of them backed out. Both of them had opportunity to make the fight. Kovalev made an excuse one time. Adonis Stephenson made an excuse another time. So it was kind of a mutual, decision in that process. So just to let you know that Kovalev had an opportunity too one time and he backed out. So it was a mutual thing. Both of them ducked each other. I mean, I'm serious when I said literally both of them ducked each other. It's a joke.
So who y'all got right now? I mean, let's just say,
Adonis Stephenson, man.
I want to switch topics real quick. Who y'all? Oh, so you got Adonis Stephenson. All right, so that's what's up. That's who I got too. But if y'all had to pick right now, who would y'all favor? Amir King Kong or Adrien the Problem Broner, man. Who you got, man?
Come on, dog. Hey, I'm gonna let you know right now, man. Amir Khan will beat the shit out of Adrien Broner. If Adrien Broner try to fight Khan the way he fought Vargas, he beat the shit out of his ass. You know what I'm saying? It's not even gonna be a close fight at all. Amir Khan gonna stay on the outside, you know, fight off that jab, you know, the speed edge, and he gonna fuck Broner up, bro. Broner can't be sitting back in the pocket in that weak ass Philly shell trying to counter him. You know what I mean? He gonna get picked apart. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Broner having no chance in that fight. Not right now.
You don't think so?
Not at all, bro. He gonna get his ass whooped.
So I mean, who you feeling on that Cali and why? I mean, you know, how you feeling about that right now? Wow.
For the same reason, I have Amir Khan beating the shit out of him. I mean, Amir Khan is gonna be off the back foot. He's gonna provide movement. We do all know that Adrien Broner is flat-footed. I mean, his hand speed is gonna cause him a lot of problems. And Adrien Broner don't throw enough punches, man. Amir Khan's work rate is so vast compared to Adrien Broner. It's gonna look real bad, man. It's not gonna be a competitive fight. I mean, maybe it's always a possibility though that Adrien Broner can time him and catch him with one shot. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's always possible because we know that Amir Khan gets stupid at times, and he said he opens himself up to get knocked out. So it's always gonna be that danger for Amir Khan in that fight.
Yeah.
My personal opinion about the situation is I think that Adrien the Problem Broner will knock out Amir King Kong. I think that he should have put you know, he should have, could have, would have, but I really think he hurt Jesse Vargas, and I think he'll learn from his mistakes. And I think the next time that he has a guy hurt like that, I think that he will actually put him away, man. You know what I mean? My personal opinion about Amir Khan versus Adrien Broner, I think he will put him away, man. My personal opinion is I think Adrien Broner is too slick, too savvy, man, for Amir Khan. And Amir Khan's chin has been suspect as a motherfucker, man. I don't think we can't go on the Phil DeGreco win, man. The Phil DeGreco win was fool's gold. Fool's gold. Bro, you know, man, in my personal opinion, man, I think Adrien Broner knocks him out. Come on, Horseman.
How's he gonna do it? How's he gonna do it, man? He don't even throw enough punches. Dog, he gotta get to Khan, man. He gotta get to Khan. He's short, first off. What is he, 5'6"? He's short,
I don't care
what I'm
the size. Khan is this, baby.
I mean, Broner don't faint. He don't do none of that shit, man. And the only way he gonna be able to get to him, because like he had some success against Vargas when he was throwing body shots. But if he gonna have to get to Khan's body early, break him down. Because if he don't break Khan down with the body shots, Khan is gonna be light. You know, he gonna be speed all through them early rounds and just picking them apart. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be an easy fight for Khan. I'm telling you now, dog. I'm gonna put some money up on that one.
Hey.
I'm taking all bets on that.
This is my thing. My thing is that Adrien
Broner right now, hold on, right now in the chat, I want to know who y'all picking, AB or Amir King Kong. Let's get it.
Yeah, I think that AB would have to abandon his current style, and switch to what a lot of us think that he would be really good at is a pressure style. I think that he'd have to switch to a pressure style.
Yo, hold on. Trap Media just said Tank will beat the shit out of Adrien Broner. Whoa.
Yeah. It's not the first time I heard that, man. I've been hearing a lot of people say that lately. And I heard a lot of people say
that lately.
Damn. We got to get into that, dog. We got to get into that real quick, dog. I'm sorry to switch subjects like that. But is it AB or is it Tank Davis? God damn, I would hate to pick one or the other, man. But that's a good matchup, actually. If they ever were to fight, would they ever fight?
What weight class, though,
matchup. Man? 140.
140?
Yeah.
Is Tank ready for 140 right now, though?
I don't know about 140.
But, I mean, do you think they'll ever fight, though? I mean, that's what Trap Media is saying. He's saying he hits too hard. Tank Davis hits too hard. You think he can put away Broner? Damn.
Hey, they said they almost sparred, man. They should have sparred though. Broner should have got that good sparring in with him. That probably would have helped his ass better for that Jesse Vargas fight. But yeah, I heard they almost sparred. Tank probably give it to him, dog.
Yo, he said, Trap Media said they were mentioning play sparring, then one hopped out of the ring, but Tank would be even stronger at 140.
I don't think Tank is ready for no 140 at all.
I think Tank gets stopped by AB. Too big. Too big.
AB at this point, he's a welterweight right now, man, at this point. As
Not
we saw, he had trouble making 144.
I feel you, dog. Not at 140. He doesn't win at
AB's a welterweight. AB is a welterweight. He's not even a lightweight anymore.
Yes.
As we can see, right, he's a welterweight. He's a full-blown welterweight at this point. He's way too big for Tank right now. 130 to 147, man. That's what you're talking about. I can't see that right now. Maybe when Tank gets to 140, but I mean, how old would AB be at that point by the time Tank gets to 140? You know what I'm saying?
And this is another thing too. You know, we could go all day with the dream matchups, but I want to ask you guys in the chats and everybody on the panel right now, man. Shout out to the panel, man. But you know, I want to know right now: do y'all think Cunningham is a great thing for AB, or do you think he should find another trainer?
He need to stay there, bro. I think Cunningham. Hey, I heard a lot of people say this, and I agree that you know, after all them body shots that he was taking from Vargas, he never broke down, man. You know what I'm saying? The only issue with Broner is he just didn't let his hands go. But I mean, he didn't get tired. You know what I'm saying? He was still strong in the fight. And whatever Cunningham had him doing, dog, I think he need to stick with him. You know what I'm saying? But it's just all mental with Broner. Broner got mental issues when he get in under them lights. But I think he was he had a tremendous training camp, I feel. You see Tank.
He needs to break
some
bad habits and not throwing punches. Not yet. I'm talking about AB needs to break his bad habits, man. The habits he has is when it going gets tough, he reverts back to his old ways, which is not to throw punches. I mean, you saw Cunningham in the corner telling him, man, let your hands go, man. He was screaming at him, frustrated. Because it's hard to break bad habits though. So like I said, like I think me and Black talked about it, he's gonna have to go through like another training camp or two before you start to see the results from Cunningham, before he starts to break out of those old habits. He needs to be in camp, throwing punches, throwing more and more punches, because he missed opportunities, man. Oh, my God. I mean, the 11th and 12th round were there to be had. Jesse Vargas took advantage of it. You know what I mean?
Trap Media is in the chats, man. The chat's going kind of ham right now, y'all. Trap House Boxing says not at 140, talking about Tank Davis. Trap Media said, I think AB should train with the Porters. That's a good note. Wow, I never thought about that one. That could be good. But you got to understand, yo, Kenny, I was going to say. So then we got MBT Box and shout out. He said, stay there. AB never going to be perfect. But this is the first time in years he showed something. Okay, wow, that's a good one right there. Then Trap Media says at Coyley Box, and he said Kenny Porter will have Broner throwing if he adopted some of what Shawn does. He will be okay. Trap Media said AB. He said Trap Media says AB is too robotic. Y'all think AB's robotic? I don't know about that one, Trap.
Too stiff, man.
Trap. Did I hear? Hold on. Can let me ask you a question? Did I hear someone say that Tank should be practicing with Porter? Tank could get his fucking nose broken by. I mean, he's fighting with Porter, man. All that headbutting and swimming and shit that he doing, man. I mean, he's doing MMA in the boxing ring, man. Yeah, I mean, that is not normal. What Shawn Porter's doing, man. All that wild swinging, fucking head dipping underneath your chin, towards your nose and your chest. I mean, he's wild, man. I mean, it's hard to watch that shit, man. Next thing you know, he got you on the ropes, picking you up by your fucking legs, tackling you. That's like, what the fuck is this, man? It looks, I swear, it looks like in UFC, bro. When Shawn Porter
So Trap Media and Trap House Boxing are agreeing. Adrien the Problem Broner is robotic. I don't believe that. I don't see that. Do y'all?
Well, tell them, explain that. What do they mean robotic? I don't understand that.
Do y'all believe that? I don't really believe that.
He said he's stiff. He's stiff. It's kind of similar to Anthony Joshua. Like it's nothing. Like it doesn't always appear natural. It does sometimes, but a lot of times it doesn't appear to be natural. Like he just does things. He just does what he knows to do, and he's thinking so much instead of just letting it happen naturally. That's what Anthony Joshua does. So he always comes out so stiff.
MBT Boxing, this is directly straight to you, Callie. He says, stop acting like AB's elbow game ain't on point, though, Callie Enigma.
He does put that forearm and that elbow right underneath your chin and shit. He did that shit to Jesse Vargas over and over again. All right, let me say this real quick. Did you guys see the back acne on Jesse Vargas, man?
Yo, what's up with that, dog? Oh, my God. What's up with that?
Yeah, man. That's some suspect shit right there, bro.
I mean, if he was on something, do y'all think whatever he was on was holding him up from AB's vicious body attack and head game?
I started to think so now.
Maybe.
Wow. Man, those were some. I was watching some of the replays in slow motion. Those were some vicious body shots by AB and uppercuts. Wow.
And some of the headshots were vicious too, man. I think that might have helped him stay up, man.
Man. Was it VADA drug
AB got some good body work, man.
I don't know if he was drug tested. I know AB does VADA drug testing. I don't know if Jesse Vargas did.
Man, you let a Mexican be untested, man. Could be a beef situation again. Canelo. MBT Boxing said if AB don't put drug testing in the fight, then no crying. He's the A side. Trap House says Earl Spence is more smoother than AB. Oh, this dude, he had to bring up Earl Spence, yo. There's not a chat or a day that goes by that Trap House Boxing does not bring up Earl Spence. We know you love this nigga.
Brook. And it's about Kel Brook. Here we go. We got to get to Kel Brook.
What the fuck, man?
Hey, he still took that eye socket, though, bro. No matter
what the fuck, yo?
Disrespectful.
Yo, let me school y'all real quick, man. Hold on real quick, Promotions. I got you on this one. Kel Brook beats Earl Spence in the rematch, yo.
I got
Kel Brook, yo. I got Kel Brook. Yo, they gone. They out of here, dog. God damn. That's a quick way to get him out, dog. Yo, I got Kel Brook winning, though, y'all. Real talk, man. I mean, this shit, yo.
Eddie Hearn, man. Eddie Hearn.
Oh, but no, y'all say y'all was dipping and the shit really happened, dog. I thought y'all was out.
Eddie Hearn, man.
That shit ended.
Yo, that's crazy. Y'all ain't do that shit. Y'all did that shit, dog.
You know Eddie Hearn trying to protect Kel Brook, man.
Black
As soon as you start talking that Kel Brook winning in the rematch shit, my shit dropped like a motherfucker. Like, oh hell no.
Yo, y'all crazy as shit, dog.
I respect your platform, nigga. Don't ever say shit.
But nah, be honest though, y'all. Real talk though. Do y'all think Kel Brook is a threat at 154, man? And do y'all think that he could make 147 for the Khan fight? Because Khan said the only way that fight happens is at 147.
Well, let me tell you first thing. Hold on, let me say this real quick. Let me finish my thing. First thing, Jeff Horn beats everybody. It's one of those. That's for MBT. That's to let you know it don't matter. So everybody ducking Jeff Horn. And we just that needs to be known.
What? So yo, they ready to drop your ass again, dog. Chill.
Not Jeffrey.
Yo, but what he say in the chat? Trap Media said Tank is fluent. Kel Brook is fluent. Billy Joe is fluent. Broner is mechanical, stiff, robotic in his approach. That's what he means, y'all. Black Promotions and Cali Enigma. Trap Media just broke it down for y'all.
Man, Broner just man. I don't even want to comment on that. Broner, dog. He just like you say, flat-footed, and you know, he just don't let his hands go, man. I mean, as far he just do the same. He just try to counter you, man. And he overthinks. He overthinks his punches, man.
He does.
And he's
You know,
not
you're
first.
right,
He's
Black.
second.
He won't throw
He
any
need to
punches.
stop
He
being
won't do any
second and be
throwaway punches,
first.
man.
Yeah.
Yo,
Like I used to hear Floyd say that shit. Floyd's Roger Mayweather used to say that shit all the time. Don't be second, be first. Broner need to learn that shit. He always want to wait to see what his opponent gonna do, and then he react. Nah, nigga, be first. You know what I mean? Get your punches off. But he's too flat footed, and he just waits too much, man. Overthinks his punches.
so we got
Well, he trying to.
Roosevelt. Oh, we got Roosevelt, and we got Alteza in the
Ronald
building. He
Finkley?
says Ronald Finkley too. He says Roosevelt says Khan beats Brook. I don't see that, dog. Where?
I don't either, man.
Where can you show me that Khan's chin can hold up for 12
uppercut.
fucking rounds against
Corey, you know it.
Brook?
Hey,
Corey, you know, as soon as he land an uppercut, the fight's over.
Big
As soon as Kell Brook lands an uppercut, the fight's over.
Big boy. This ain't no little boy. This big boy, all right? This ain't no Phil DeGreco, all right? Come on now, Roosevelt. Pass that
Corey.
shit, dog. Stop hitting
Corey,
that
you gonna
shit.
put money on that fight? You gonna be betting? You gonna be taking on some of your some of the people in your comment section, bro?
Oh my God.
Kell Brook versus Khan?
I'm putting my whole fucking YouTube on that shit, dog. I'm putting all my subs on the Kell Brook Khan fight. Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
Hey, I will say this though, man. Hey, if Kell Brook take that fight at 147, I think Khan might have a chance. I'm not saying he gonna win, but because of that weight, you know what I'm saying, him having to suck his weight, you know, come down to 147, I think that'll be an advantage to Khan. You know, hey, that last fight against the Greco, what weight was that at?
150, man. That fight was at 150.
But then look, Black Horseman. Then he gonna say, then Khan's gonna say in the press conference, he's gonna say that Kell Brook's gotta fight me at 147. You can't even get down to 147 right now, it looks like. You're fighting at 150. You're a tweener just like Adrien Broner, man. They kill me with them trying to justify, them trying to, you know, call out fighters at certain weights that they can't even make, dog. That's crazy.
But Kell Brook is clearly bigger than Khan, though. So I just think that he'll still have the advantage. You know, I mean, they both probably have to struggle to make that weight, 147, but it won't be as hard for Khan to make it than for Brook, though. Now,
here's the thing. This is what bothers me about that. He's willing to, so Kell Brook's willing to go down the weight to fight Khan, but he won't be willing to go down the weight to fight Errol Spence Jr.
Did Kell Brook say he was going to do that, though? I don't think Kell Brook
he said it. He did. He said he would go to 147 to fight Amir Khan, but he won't do it for Errol Spence Jr.
For that bag, bro. That's a big fight in the UK.
That bag, dog. That bag will do some crazy things.
The Khan fights are huge in the UK.
Hey, Cali, that bag will do some crazy things to your body, nigga.
Yeah. No, it's true because we know that's a mega fight in the UK. The Brook Khan fight, that's been building for people. Been wanting to see that for what I would say at least for 5 years.
They did that. Look, I'm gonna tell you how long they wanted to see the Kell Brook versus Amir Khan. In 2012, before Amir Khan fought Danny Garcia, they did a show in the UK with Khan and Brook being an interview. Brook wasn't a world champion yet. They did an interview. This was like 2012 or 2013. Fucking Kell Brook was calling him out then. He said, we can get it on now. Because they had a ring on the show that they were at. They actually had a ring in the studio. They said, we can get in the ring right now. That was like 5 years ago, man. And Khan still hasn't stepped up.
Hey, well, you know, Khan fans are calling your boy Brook. They call him a bitch. And they said that he's a coward and he's ducking. He's the one ducking Khan. I'm telling you.
Kell Brook has never been a bitch. I know plenty of them.
I know. But you know how Khan fans are, though. No, everyone knows Amir Khan fans are delusional. It's always upside down when it comes to Khan fans because Errol Spence, everyone's ducking Amir Khan.
Was Kell Brook a bitch when Amir Khan was on the canvas? I mean, he's been on the opposite end on knockout of the year numerous times. He's been candidate for knockout of the year in back-to-back years, buddy.
Damn.
Let's go. Let's go. You're actually one of the top 3 candidates out of 10 knockouts in the past 10 years. You're on 3 of them. Let's go.
Hey, Amir Khan, that's why I say Amir Khan was never going to be Floyd, because Floyd's a counterpuncher. Floyd would have timed his ass eventually and put his ass to sleep. We all know this. We all know that Floyd, that Amir Khan's that's his worst in that match. One of his worst matchups. Pressure fighters and guys who have enough power to time him and get him out of there. And I know that Floyd can do it.
MBT Boxer said, I saw a Khan fan on Facebook say after the Phil LaGreco fight, this is why Floyd Mayweather ducked Khan. Oh,
yes.
My.
Yes.
Oh, my.
Yes, I'm telling you. Hey, man, Khan fans been going ham, man. Hey, Black, I know you've seen it. But Khan hams.
Hey, Callie, what'd they say?
They said that Amir Khan is the best fighter at 147. I'm swear to God, man. They've been going ham lately, man. Ever since this fight, they said no one wants to fight him. They said everybody been running from him. I said, really? I said, man, so what world do you guys live in? I swear, man, what the fuck are you? Whatever drugs they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, so I guess we should all try it because it must feel fantastic in that world. Because I mean, they see things completely the opposite of the way I see it. Amir Khan fans are some of the most delusional fans I've ever seen in my life.
They couldn't be serious about that shit, dog. There's no way.
No, they are serious, though.
Well,
they really are.
Well, you think about it, bro. You got to think about it, man. I mean, Khan fights to win rounds. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the fights that Floyd was taking was guys that's looking to knock him out. And that favors Floyd because, you know, Floyd just picked your ass apart for 12 rounds. Khan is going in it with the same mentality Floyd goes in there with. It's a chess match. And then we already know Khan got the hand speed and he moves around and all that shit. And Floyd is not known for being a knockout puncher. So it's going to go 12 rounds more than likely. I mean,
no, I disagree. I don't think that fight goes 12 rounds at all.
I think Floyd
definitely would have timed him.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Floyd times him with the straight right coming in because Amir Khan always at some point always wants to trade. Yeah. He always wants to trade with you at some point. Every fight. The only thing because there's Phil LaGreco fight. Phil LaGreco came in looking like Fred Sanford and shit out of the way.
Hey, look, I don't mean to cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off, Callie, but hey, Black Horseman, let's be honest though. I mean, I wouldn't say that until I started thinking about it, but let's be honest. Lamont Peterson almost stopped Amir Khan. Lamont Peterson almost stopped him, dog.
So did Chris Algieri.
What that mean?
So did Chris Algieri.
That means if that caliber fighter almost stopped Amir Khan, just imagine what Mayweather could do. That's all I'm saying, dog.
Hey, Mayweather got more power than what you think, though, man. You see, Canelo Alvarez didn't even walk through his shit. You know, Canelo got a chin. And I'm telling you, Shane Mosley said that Floyd Mayweather hits hard, man. Hey, I believe him, man. Because I've never seen anybody walk through Floyd.
Roosevelt said, Corey, I'm telling you, Floyd Mayweather Jr. would not trade with Amir Khan, though.
I don't think, man. I just don't think Floyd would stop Khan. And I think Floyd kind of just did. He didn't take that fight for a reason. He took Berto. He picked Berto over Khan. You know, he could have took Khan for that last fight when he said he was going to retire. And, you know what I mean? He would have made some good money off that. You know what I mean? Because, you know, he got the UK following and everything like that. But I don't think he wanted to risk it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I think it would have been a good-ass chess match, I feel. It would have been a good chess match.
If he was going to be there, if he was going to go for someone like Khan, to me, should have picked Keith Thurman. I would have rather he picked Keith Thurman than Amir Khan.
Bro. He dug Thurman.
Oh, yo, Tyrone in the chat saying, bro, Floyd Mayweather did duck Amir Khan. Because Khan is faster, he would outpoint Floyd. Floyd just fought punches and didn't throw enough. Khan won the vote that Floyd had put. Floyd picked Madonna instead. Wow. Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
What you got to say about that, Callie? That's Tyrone in the chats.
Yeah,
Shout out Tyrone in the chats.
I still disagree, man. I'm telling you, just based off Floyd's counterpunching, I still believe that Floyd would have.
But I remember that vote, though. I remember that vote. Didn't he?
I remember that vote too.
Black Horseman, did he do that though?
No, I remember that vote too. I still don't see. I still
Didn't
can't see
he
Khan
vote
holding up
on
to Floyd with one shot.
or did he vote on Twitter or something? Oh, and whoever picked, and didn't Amir Khan get the most votes and he still picked the Madonna?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
Floyd.
he did.
Talking
That
about,
actually did happen.
Floyd made up his own little vote shit. You know what I mean? And went with that. But I think that that motherfucker should have fought Khan.
When you say Floyd Mayweather's percentage over
right. Like, nigga, this is Mayweather votes, nigga. Like, you know. So
this shit was like 70. This shit was like 70-30 Amir Khan. And that motherfucker said, I'm fighting Chino next.
Right. And then he fought him twice.
No, and he was going to fight the whole time. But I'm telling you, I just don't see I don't see Amir Khan being able to I just don't. I still see him getting time, man. I keep thinking about him dealing with counterpunches in a way that Alvarez, because at some point Khan always gets reckless. That's why he gets knocked out. If Khan was more disciplined, he would still be undefeated. I really believe that. 'Cause I think he would have been able to beat Alvarez too, but he starts getting reckless at some point and he opens himself up. You know why? Because he doesn't vary his punch. He doesn't vary his punch speed. He throws speed. He throws fast and faster. He doesn't vary. He doesn't mix it up. So that's why it's easy to time his ass.
He gave Canelo the same type of problems Floyd gave him. The only difference with Khan don't have Floyd's defense. Floyd's defense was elite.
Yeah.
Khan don't have no elite ass defense. But y'all seen before he got stopped by Canelo, who was much bigger than Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Like he was giving it to Khan. I mean, he was giving it to Canelo. You know what I'm saying?
He was.
And, I mean, I'm not gonna say.
Tyrone Dash said Khan beat the shit out of Marcos Madonna. Floyd struggled. Do y'all believe that? What's good, Trey X? Welcome, you late motherfucker.
Hey, talk about that one, Doc.
What's up with y'all, man?
What's up? We talking about Floyd Mayweather ducking Amir Khan. How you feeling about that, Trey X? Get into it, dog.
Well, to be real with y'all, I see that fight going the way Crawford fought Dillian Whyte. Yeah, that motherfucker Amir Khan.
This dude, Trey X, get in the joint. As soon as he get in, he loves Thomas Dillian Whyte. God damn.
Dillian Whyte and Khan are very similar. They got very fast twitch muscles. They fast, man. If you go back and watch that fight, you will see Dillian Whyte was piecing up Crawford early in that fight. He was too fast. But what they did is they came to him and made him use his energy and slow that shit down. And then once it started slowing down, that's when they stepped in with their lead left hook and right hand and knocked him out.
Who knocked who out?
Of course, Crawford knocked out Dillian Whyte. But
I thought you were saying, but we saying about Amir Khan.
No, motherfucker, can I tie my shit together?
Oh,
look, when it comes to Floyd Mayweather and Amir Khan, you got to understand Floyd Mayweather is a smart fighter, man. He going to take a similar approach. He not going to fight Amir Khan while he at his best, while he fast and lightning and all that kind of shit. He going to come to him. He going to make him use his energy and shit. And once he slow down, that's when the fight going to start out. That's just like when Floyd Mayweather fought Zab Judah. Zab Judah was fast in the motherfucker early in that fight. Floyd stayed in close range, made him use that energy. Then once that shit slowed down, it was on and popping.
So I'm saying, who you got in like an Amir Khan, Floyd Mayweather type style matchup?
Damn, I thought I just said in English that Floyd gonna slow him down and get on his ass.
He said Floyd gonna knock him out, basically, man.
Oh, I ain't know. I ain't remember. Callie, who you got?
Told you, I got Floyd by knockout. I think Floyd actually times him and drops him similar to what Canelo did, to be honest.
And Black Horseman, who you rocking with?
I mean, I gotta say Floyd, but at the end of the day, man, I'm just mad that he avoided that fight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say duck Khan or duck Thurman, but he avoided them guys because
so
I
that's
just feel
four.
like
I got Khan too. So that's 4 for. I got Floyd Mayweather. I got Mayweather, dog. I got Mayweather. But I'm saying Tyrone is in the chat going ham on Amir Khan, yo. He said Roosevelt. Damn, niggas love hating on Khan. Then he says Ronald Finkel. No, you didn't. He won every round but one. Ronald Finkley said Khan got knocked out by Madonna, though.
Well, he didn't get knocked out that fight.
No, he didn't.
What? Ronald Finkley, what?
I remember Madonna.
Nah, go back and watch it.
Yo, go back and watch.
I remember Madonna heard him late and had him stanky legging, but I thought
Yeah.
Khan had won that fight because Khan
Yeah.
dropped him early with the body shots and shit. I think Khan beat Madonna.
Oh,
did.
no, Ronald Finkley said Khan got knocked out by Madonna. That's what he just said right here.
Got hurt. He had him
Nah.
stanky legging, but I don't remember him.
No, Ronald Finkley said knocked out. That means no more, no mas.
Nah.
Now let me tell you this.
Wrong fight.
A fight that you guys need to talk about.
Hey, you might be thinking about the Canelo fight, Ronald Finkley. Go back and watch that joint though.
The fight you need to talk about. The fight you need to talk about is Garcia and Khan. Khan was piecing up Garcia until he fucking got caught. And it always happens.
He did. I ain't gonna lie, he did because I'm a Danny
But that no look left hook.
That no look. Let's go, Black Horseman.
But why did it happen? Because Amir Khan always at some points he lets down. He always sets himself up. He always tries to.
He said he forgot. My bad.
Yeah, he said Amir Khan at some point always engages. He always stands his ground, and if he was smart, he would stay on the outside and box dudes that can hurt him on a regular basis. When you got a chin like his, the last thing you should be trying to do is stand your fucking ground.
But look, but Black Horseman, you can say Amir Khan was winning against Canelo too. You can't just say that about Danny. He was winning against Canelo. He was winning against Brettis Prescott. He was winning.
That's the thing.
And it's the same way. Knockout.
But Floyd ain't got no look left hook. Floyd ain't got Canelo power. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got all that kind of power like that. So I was just talking about
Floyd got a straight right that hurts, man.
People, dog.
Floyd got a straight right
Mayweather don't stop cats.
Floyd, I'm telling you right now, Floyd could knock out Amir Khan. Did you see him? Did you see the way he had Canelo? Canelo was coming forward, and Canelo stopped coming forward a lot of time for some shots. Canelo, who was much bigger and had a way better chin than Khan, he earned Canelo Alvarez's respect. He was fucking him up, man.
Yo, this dude Tyrone said no in the chat. Shout out Tyrone Dash to God. He said nobody can outpoint Amir Khan. Come on, yo.
Yeah, but look, bro.
Come on, yo.
They might not be able to outpoint him early, but he's not
saying.
fight that same.
He's been outpointed like 4 times, knockout status.
Here, man, you can't never say shit. Look,
Go
bro.
ahead.
Amir Khan, bro, you right. That motherfucker fast as lightning and shit. It's hard to outpoint him, but you gotta understand that he's not gonna fight at that same tempo for the entire fight. He gonna slow down. And when we look at all his losses and shit, that looks like the pattern. He come out tagging everybody up, and then by the end of the fight, somebody done caught him with something, or they done caught up to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Floyd, man, Money Mayweather ain't stopping. He don't stop dudes, man. I just think that the early rounds.
Hey, Black Horseman, they just said on here, NBT Boxing says Lamont Peterson outpointed him, Chris Algieri outpointed him. That's what he just said right now. Do y'all believe that?
Shit, to be honest with you,
Chris Algieri was hurting him throughout the fight.
For real?
Remember, Chris Algieri was hurting him, man.
No.
Chris Algieri.
No.
Go back and watch that fight.
Khan won that fight easy.
Cali.
Khan won that fight easy.
Cali, put that.
I said hurt him. I didn't say he won. I said he hurt him.
Cali Enigma, put the edibles down.
Cali got a point. Cali got a point because Khan.
I didn't say that Khan won. I didn't say that Algieri won. I said that Algieri hurt him.
Everybody hurts Khan.
Everybody hurts Khan.
We got to give Algieri and John David Jackson credit in that fight too, because Khan and them, they expected Algieri to come in there and move and run, and that motherfucker came in there and took the fight to Khan, and that kind of
the boxing clinic's in here.
Boxing clinic,
TJ, the boxing clinic in here.
Hey, ask him the same question about Floyd and Khan.
What's up, boxing clinic? This is Corey Lee. What's up, bro?
What's going on, bro? Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you, boxing clinic. We just talking about Mayweather versus Khan, man. We've been stuck on the same subject. God damn.
What's the who will win, or you talking about
who would win? They saying Tyrone Dash is in the chat saying nobody's ever outpointed Amir Khan and that Amir Khan would beat Mayweather. How do you agree with that, boxing clinic?
And moderate that shit, Corey.
All right.
Yeah, at one time I said Amir Khan probably gave Floyd the most trouble. You know, that's right before Danny had knocked him out. But, you know, Khan has never, quote unquote, been out box, but he's always been overconfident. You know, Khan is a stiff. He people say, oh, he's a great athlete, yeah, but he's not slick. You know, he's real stiff, and that's been his biggest problem. That's why I thought he should have stuck with Floyd Mayweather Sr. in the beginning, and he thought Virgil Hunter was going to be able to bring him back alive as far as being more slick. He's too stiff to deal with a Mayweather. I just tell you that right now. Now looking back in hindsight, he's just too stiff. You know, he gets overconfident. You know, he likes to go. Well, Virgil Hunter in the Canelo fight, let me give you an example, had him 1-2-3, you know, and he was pointing Canelo until he got overconfident and went 4, 5, 6, 7 in the combination, and Canelo punched with him. Floyd probably would have stopped Amir Khan, even at 47. I know Amir Khan has never been stopped at 47, but I just look at the simple fact that Floyd would have timed him and probably would have unveiled a left hook that he put away for many, many years. He probably would have KO'd him with a left hook right hand combination. You know, I truly believe that. Khan's just overconfident, you know, and Mayweather is a master of counterpunching, you know, distance and timing. And Khan kind of plays into his hands. He just never developed being slick. He's a great athlete, but he's not slick. He's stiff. Same thing they said about Edgar Morales. Same thing they're saying about Ryan King Garcia. He's a stiff. He's an athlete, but he's very, very stiff.
So let me ask y'all this. This goes for everybody on the panel and in the chat. Who does Amir Khan fight next, and where does he go? I mean, where does he go?
Adrien Broner.
A black horseman, start first, and then Clinic, then Enigma, and then Trey X. Let's get it.
Well, if he want an easy win, go after AB. Go after AB if you want an easy win. That's easy work, nigga. Good payday, easy work.
What?
You know what I'm saying? AB, bro, he ain't gonna be able to handle that speed. He ain't gonna. I mean, Khan throw too many punches in there. Even if Khan started fading down the end, I don't think, you know what I'm saying, Broner don't let his hands go. He could have got Jesse Vargas out of there, but he fucked himself over in that fight. You know what I'm saying? He gonna start talking to him and shit. You know what I mean? All Khan got to do is start trying to have a verbal exchange with him, and that's a wrap. Broner gonna be trying to talk in there, and then he gonna do more talking at the end of the fight, calling them all, you know, kind of racial shit and all that, whatever. You know how Broner do.
Yo, MBT Boxing says, stop it, Black Horseman. A clinic, boxing clinic, let it rip, dog.
Oh, yeah, shout out to MBT Boxing. That's the homie right there, man. That's the homie. I fuck with MBT Boxing. You know that, man.
Hey, that's my opinion. I think that Broner can't fuck with Khan, bro. Khan will beat the shit out of Broner.
Black Horseman, this is a VADA-tested program. Please pass all edibles and blunts. Go ahead, Boxing Clinic.
Yeah, I was at the fight this weekend with Broner and Jesse Vargas. So I think Kevin Cunningham did some straight things with him as far as he got AB to punch a little bit more in combination. But people act like, oh, the old Broner didn't punch a combination either. If you remember, Gavin Cabbage Reese kind of laid the blueprint for Paulo Malignaggi and then Madonna. He figured that AB couldn't handle more than 2 or 3 punches at a time, and he would freeze. Even though he ended up knocking that guy out, but he laid the blueprint. But, you know, I would favor a Khan still. You know, Khan at 150 looked like humongous. Even with Joe Goosen this weekend, he looked big.
But let me ask you this, though, Boxing Clinic. Will they fight at 150? If Broner fights Amir Khan, they ain't going to be fighting at 150. I don't even think they got him fighting at 147 because Amir Khan called out Kell Brook for 147. So why not? If Broner got some more appeal than Kell Brook in America, and the fight's gonna be in America, so I think Adrien Broner might be able to peel Amir Khan down to 144, dog, and that's where it plays in the Broner hands. But let it rip.
I don't think Khan is gonna go for 144. I'll tell you that right now. He can't make 144
for the money though. We just talked about the bag.
I think physically he can't make it no more. That's why he fought Philip Greco at 150. Now he pretty sure he can make 147 now. 144, I don't think so. You know, he'll move on to a different opponent than Broner. You know, especially he wants Broner to come to the UK. And Broner said when he was supposed to fight Ricky Burns in the UK before the Crawford thing happened, he said he ain't going over there.
But they
You know,
said, but Amir Khan said that he was on this show in the UK. It was like a survival show. He was on that show for like 2 to 3 months. And they said when he was done with the show that he was actually 151 pounds for 2 whole months straight. I think he can make 144, dog.
I don't think he can make it, dog. If he could have made 150, if he could have made 147, because he said the reason he didn't come back at 147 because he wasn't sure if he could make the weight no more. So I'm just
Broner
going
will
off
fight
based on,
Khan at
what he said.
147.
You said what? I didn't hear what he said. What you said?
I said
Black Horse?
Broner won't even try to do a catchweight with Khan because I'm sure he's confident he will beat Khan. I'm sure that he's confident that he can get Khan, but I just think that that fight could be made at 147.
What you
and
think
Khan
this
will win
week?
that fight.
What you think about the punching power of AB this weekend? You think he got enough power to KO Khan even at 44? Let's say hypothetically 44 what Corey is saying.
I think Broner got power to KO a lot of people at 147. But if he can land, you know what I'm saying? If he let his hands go.
Yeah, I think for him to knock out Amir Khan, he had to punch with him. And Kevin Cunningham would probably be cussing him out for 8 or 9 rounds for that even to be a possibility.
All right, Callie, how you feeling about the whole situation, man? Blacks and Clinic just took over the show.
Yeah, what do I think? You know, he's right though. I don't know if Amir Khan. You saw Amir Khan would look big as fuck, man, on Saturday. So I agree with him. I don't think he can make 144. I think it'll be at welterweight, and he won't. Amir Khan wants to fight in the UK. That ain't gonna happen. That fight gonna be here in the States. Possibly, I mean, either in Cincinnati or back in Brooklyn.
Hey, Callie, you already know that since he done linked up with fucking Master Hearn, you already know he gonna be one in the UK. All his fights wanted to be in the UK now, dog. You already know that.
That ain't gonna happen. So that fight probably ain't gonna happen. He'll probably have to settle for Jesse Vargas. I mean, but funny thing is, I heard that Amir Khan, his fight wasn't tested. That they didn't do any VADA testing for that fight either, and neither Jesse Vargas looked like he was on something. So let the fight happen. At this point, let Jesse Vargas. I mean, I think Jesse Vargas is ass whipped by Amir Khan, though. I do.
He don't make no money with that fight.
Yeah, and Trap Media just said he said he didn't really. Vargas just got tired when coming AB froze. Then it says Roosevelt says AB is ranked number 11 to me in any division he fights. Hashtag gatekeeper. And then Dwayne says Khan can beat AB easy. It says highly reach, hand speed, and punch output. But he said, but advantage to Khan. Broner is not a knockout puncher above 135. Some people are giving Broner too much credit. And it says, Trap Media says Broner only wants to fight in Cincinnati now because he wants to promote.
I think he's the only one to drop Porter, though, right?
He said he's not fighting under Mayweather Promotions no more. Trey X, let it rip, dog.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick. I think he's still the only one that dropped Shawn Porter, though, right? I'm talking about Adrien Broner. So, I mean, he has some power. I'm not saying I don't think he's a one-punch knockout power, but I think he can through accumulation. But I just don't trust Khan.
But look, y'all, and I want to ask all y'all a quick question. Y'all don't think Adrien Broner's powers carried in the Jesse Vargas fight?
I don't know, man. I gotta know if Jesse Vargas is on something. Because if Jesse Vargas was on something, that might have prevented him from getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the boxing clinic actually. Hold on, TBC. The CJ is the one that actually exposed that to me, man.
No shit. I was saying that shit on the live stream, bro. In live action, I was.
You did, Trey X. You did say that. You're right.
Man,
you did.
I don't remember.
No, he actually did.
I only said it because Stephen Upser, he a pro boxer. We pretty cool together. And Steve Cunningham, the cruiserweight, they exposed it on Facebook on the thread, and they said it looked kind of fishy. So I was like, I researched the acne about the steroids and how that gland. I guess it does. The steroids gives the gland a reaction, and it gives you acne on your body, like Carlos Cuadras. Everybody saying he was on something. He refused the drug test, and he got suspended by the WBC.
What we need to know is, was this fight VADA tested?
All right, let me make my point real quick, and I'll get out the way.
Go ahead, Trex. Let it rip, dog. You got it.
Yeah, but one point I wanted to add on to my point from earlier is that y'all done heard Floyd Mayweather say that some fighters are like 4-round fighters. You know what I'm saying? And you know it's gonna be in between too. You got some 6-round fighters, 8-round fighters. I don't think Khan is a 12-round fighter. And I think that he a good matchup for AB. Well, like bad matchup for AB. He punched too much, man. He too fast. I think he'll whoop AB. But there is a chance though that AB could catch him late when Khan started to slow down. You know what I'm saying? And as far as them bumps, I mean, you couldn't help but notice them big ass mountains that motherfucker had on the back of his neck. I don't see why everybody wasn't talking about that shit, because I'm
I swear I didn't catch it though, Trex. I didn't catch it though.
Yeah,
I
because
swear.
you overtalk me every time I say something.
Oh, this
motherfucker.
nigga,
Listen
man.
sometime.
God
As a matter
damn
of
this
fact, Corey, when I say something, goddamn, sit up straight in your chair. Goddamn it, when I say something. Listen.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, y'all go ahead though.
But nah, look, this is what I wanted to ask y'all, man. This is why I wanted to switch it up, man. I want to know right now, y'all. You know, who do y'all got with the Jeff Horn Terrence Crawford fight, man? It's coming up soon, man. And you know, does Jeff Horn have a chance? Black Horseman, let it rip.
Does he have a chance? I mean, yeah. I mean, this is a it's gonna be a big test because Terrence Crawford is just coming up to 147, and he going after a champion, and Jeff Horn, and we know Jeff Horn, whooped Manny Pacquiao ass. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're gonna see what he got. You know what I mean? It looks, I mean, from the video I've been seeing in the training camp, it looked like he ready, man. And I know Bomac got a hell of a game plan put together. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean, based on what he was saying on Smoke City Mobcast, he said they had somebody special in the sparring to get him prepared for Jeff Horn. You know what I mean? So I mean, I gotta go with Bud, man. You know what I'm saying? He known to make adjustments, and I have not seen him get, what I'm saying, decline. He's getting better and better every fight, man. And so I mean, I definitely gotta go with Terrence Crawford for sure.
Well, and look, I want to say one thing, y'all. Breaking news, man, before you go, Boxing Clinic. Meek Mill is a free man, y'all. Meek Mill has just been released from prison, y'all. So that's just breaking news. I just looked it up. It is official. He is being released from prison today, y'all. Go ahead, Boxing Clinic.
Let me say something else. Fred from Barbershop Conversation, that he just put out a video. I know this. I trust the brother, man. The brother put out. He said
the shit out of Nick Minaj.
He said that. Oh God, I feel it, bro. But so we said Wilder and Joshua, because Wilder's been so quiet. He's thinking that a deal is going to be reached between him and Joshua. So that's Barbershop Conversation, the great journalist.
You said who?
Fred from Barbershop Conversations, man. He said that Joshua and Wilder, man. I mean, especially Wilder's been so quiet. He thinks that possibly a deal is going to be reached because Wilder hasn't been talking. So
they also said that the deal versus Al Haymon and Eddie Hearn, they're supposed to be in negotiations today. Today is the day that Eddie Hearn comes to America, to New York, for the fight week for Danny Jacobs and Selecki, and he will talk to Al Haymon today, man. Today's the day. Let's go, Bomb Squad. Let's go.
Hey, I saw on Bovada that Erickson Lubin and Big Baby Miller supposed to be fighting them on Saturday too.
Yo, this dude, man, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Trap House, man, with Erickson Lubin, man. That's what Trap House, man. That's what Trap House.
Shit.
Yo, go ahead, Boxing Clinic. Yo, how you feeling about the Crawford and Jeff Horn, dog?
All right, one thing I want to say about Meek Mill, I did a video on him, and I researched his ass deserved to be in there. You know what I'm saying? You keep selling piss test.
Oh, man, come on,
yeah,
man.
he deserved to be in there. I like Meek, though. I bought Meek album, so if I buy your album, that means something. But when I did my research on it,
he deserves to be in their Boxing Clinic. Wow, man.
Yeah,
why?
when I read the article about him, he was just doing too much. He was violating probation every other time, so he needed that. So maybe, I'm happy that he out, but maybe, maybe there was a reality check that he'd stop pissing hot, smoking weed, and missing his meeting days with his.
But
PO,
they were saying that the judge was dirty. They had a dirty judge, man.
Yeah, but I understand. The judge is a totally different thing. Like, as far as how they did him and trying to extort him for money and paying their kids tuition, I feel him on that. But the reason he went in is because he kept violating his PO, pissing hot. So, at the end of the day, he did what he did. He won the few real ones in the game. So he got a long PO, PO thing. But I'm happy out. But at the end of the day, laws is laws. If Joe Smo had violated their probation like 7, 8, 10 times, They'll still be locked up, but I'm happy for him. Hopefully, get his mind right. But as far as if I get to the Crawford Horn thing, as far as the Joshua Wilder, I vowed I will not talk about that till that's a finalized deal. And Wilder hasn't been so quiet. He was on Michael Rappaport's podcast today, so I haven't got a chance to check it out. But let's see what he say. But
Hey,
I
Trey.
don't see a deal happening between them two.
Yeah,
I don't
Trey
see a
X.
deal
I pick
happening between
Lubin.
them two.
I pick Lubin to stop Jared Miller. Trey X.
I like
I was saying they
Lubin,
both fight.
but Lubin come back.
Johan Duhaupas.
Yeah, Lubin come back to 28th, so good for him. I still believe in a young guy. I knew Charlo was gonna be too much for him. A lot of these guys want to skip experience. You can't go from 20 fights to fight nobody and then go into the championship level. You got to fight the Vadas Matarosian fights that the Charlo had. You got to have those tough fights. You got to have the Luis Squazzo fights.
Gervonta Davis. He had what?
But look, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Jeff Horn is being slept on by many, YouTube channels, man. My personal opinion, man, I think that Jeff Horn will be, will be a very, very tough test. And don't get surprised, y'all, if Terrence Crawford hits the canvas once or twice. Let's be honest, y'all. He did get very hurt by Gamboa, y'all. He got very hurt by Gamboa.
Guess what, Corey? I'm one of the guys that agree with you.
I think
Jeff Horn is one of those guys that people underrated. It's somebody that Terrence Crawford hasn't seen with 8-ounce gloves. The welterweight limit is the last class that wears 8-ounce gloves. Everything else is 10 and above. So Jeff Horn, I tell people like this: what fighter on Terrence Crawford's resume is close as far as the pressure, the strength, the chin, the awkwardness, and the ruggedness and the dirtiness of Jeff Horn? Crawford gonna have a tough time. We know swarmers bother boxer punchers. I don't expect Jeff Horn to win, but I expect Jeff Horn to give Terrence Crawford a run for his money. I wouldn't be surprised if he knocked Bud down. Body shots. He's very, very dirty, and he got a good chin. Even though Randall Bailey was at the end of his career, Randall Bailey still could punch, and he was hitting Jeff Horn with everything he got, and he didn't hurt him. So, like I said, man, I think Jeff Horn is gonna give a tough.
I don't mean to cut you off, man. MBT just said breaking news in the chat. He said Keith Thurman just vacated his WBC strap. Come on,
hell no.
Hell no.
MBT, why you do that shit, dog? Come on,
get off the chat. Get off that shit.
You had me for a minute, though, dog. I was like, hold on, what?
Corey, Santi Walden's in here, man. Santi Walden's in here, Corey.
What's up, Santi? What's up, dog?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you breaking up a little. You got a little static with you, but what's up? You on there?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
All right, we talking about Terrence Crawford and Jeff Horn. Break it down, dog. Let's go. We got another banger in the building. Let's go.
Yeah, man, it's going to be a good fight, but I think Terrence Crawford's just going to walk the dogs on him. I'm not trying to look. I don't want to discredit Jeff Horn for a successful victory. Very successful, man. But overall, I don't see him. Crawford is not Manny Pacquiao, man. He's definitely not a washed-up Pacquiao either. So he may be able to use his strength in the first couple of rounds, but after the third round, like any other fighter, Terrence Crawford is just going to walk the dogs on him, man. He's going to put on a boxing clinic, a boxing display. And I'm just looking forward to the fight, man. And as far as for Jeff Horn, I think he's a great fighter. I think he's earned, all the love that he's getting and everything else. I thought he was going to duck out of this fight originally. It did look a little bit shaky. But since he did decide to step up and fight this man and not get too far into the politics, man, I give him all the credit and respect in the world, man, for coming in here and getting an ass whooping. Because it takes a true man to understand when you're wrong and to cut your losses, man.
Shout out Timmy Diamond Show. He talking to MBT Boxing because before you got on, MBT Boxing said that breaking news: Keith Thurman just vacated the WBC strap. Timmy Diamond said He was saying to MBT Boxing, he said, "Oh, Riddick Bowe ass." Keep it going, dog. Remember when Riddick Bowe vacated his WBC strap, y'all? That might be a little over y'all head, dog. It's a throwback, baby.
Hey, Santi, why don't you talk about this? How, to me, Bob Arum is sabotaging Terrence Crawford with this stupid fight on the app.
Oh, damn. Is that for sure, though? Is that a for sure thing, y'all? Can anybody elaborate on that? Is that for sure, the app?
It's for sure. I was the first person to start talking about that. That's for sure. It was always supposed to go to the ESPN Plus app. When Manny Pacquiao jumped off the promotion, they had Crawford faking hand injury. That's 100% sure because Pacquiao was the selling point. Even though he was the undercard, he was the selling point for the ESPN pay-per-view. ESPN has 2 pay-per-views they're doing with Top Rank this year. And one of them was going to feature Pacquiao with Pacquiao and Mike Alvarado on the undercard with Crawford and Horn as the headliner. When that happened, when Pacquiao said, "I'm not doing what you say do no more, Bob Arum," then they trashed it, faked the hand injury. Then they put it on the ESPN Plus app. But as far as Jeff Horn, a lot of people don't know. NBC Boxing knows this. Jeff Horn lost $1 million by that date moving. The reason he lost $1 million because he was pay-per-view in Australia, and it was expected to do pretty good. So when Crawford faked the hand injury because ESPN doesn't want to fund him, they pushed it back to June 9th and June 9th, and then
Hold
it's another
on.
Australia.
ESPN didn't want to fund who?
Crawford. They didn't want to fund Crawford and Horn. They didn't want to pay for it out their pocket.
Oh yeah.
You know, yeah. So that's why I went to the ESPN Plus app, where it's a $5 subscription. So when they pushed that back to June 9th, you know, Horn would have had a pay-per-view date, but it's a big Australian MMA star that took the pay-per-view date, so he lost $1 million. For whatever reason, networks don't want to fund Crawford. It was HBO that pushed him and Postal to pay-per-view. It was after the pay-per-view in July with Postal, you know, excuse me for running on, but after the pay-per-view, he didn't have a fight date until Danny Jacobs and Triple G got pushed back to March. So then they gave him John Molina and Terrence Crawford. They gave him a fight date then. For whatever reason, ESPN didn't promote his Julius Ndongo Undisputed Showdown until the weigh-in. Lomachenko and Morocco got promoted from the Sunday all the way to the Saturday leading up to the fight. So, you know, and Crawford acknowledged that on Twitter, saying they not promoting me right, ESPN doing me dirty. So those are all facts.
Hey, so you mean that's the only way you can watch the fight is on the app?
Yep, it's a $5 subscription app. It's like a super ESPN app. Well, I have other ways of finding ways to watch apps, but yeah, it's a $5 subscription app. You know, I would love to pay the $5 to see Terrence Crawford, but I can't support Bob Arum doing him dirty like that. But I like Jeff Horn as well, but I might end up on the $5 and pay it for Crawford. I might have to because I like the guy.
So what's up, Trey X? How you feeling about everything, dog? What's up with you?
Shit, I think Terrence Crawford gonna whoop Horn motherfucking ass. I mean, Horn, he might give him a little bit of resistance because he's so big and shit for the weight class. But when I look in Terrence Crawford's corner, man, he got a brain trust over there, man. Jeff Horn is gonna have 6 eyeballs watching his ass. And whenever they give Terrence Crawford instructions, he listens to them all. Like, if you go back and watch that Terrence Crawford versus Felix Diaz fight, I believe it's going into the 4th round. Every coach gave him a set of instructions. And throughout the round, you saw him implement everything they said. You know what I'm saying? And I think all of that IQ is just going to be too much for Horn, and he's going to get his ass whooped.
So, I mean, you know, what I want to ask y'all is, after hearing out all of that with, you know, what everybody had to say, you know, with the whole Crawford and Jeff Horn situation is, we all know that Errol Spence will be probably beating Ocampo. We all pretty much came to that conclusion, you know. But when all of that's said and done, you know, Jeff Horn is the favorite to lose versus Crawford. And Errol Spence is the favorite to win against Ocampo. So when Terrence Crawford hopefully wins and Errol Spence hopefully wins, will we see, in y'all's opinion, I want to go down the line, will we see Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence before we see Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence? Same promoter.
Go
ahead, Black Horseman.
Man, Bomac said that they're gonna let that fight build up. You know what I'm saying? They definitely looking forward to that fight. They're not gonna duck Spence. We already know that, but they said they're not gonna take that fight. It's definitely not gonna be this year. And you know, it's probably gonna be either later on next year or you know what I'm saying, something like that. I mean, they're not gonna rush and make that fight happen. I don't know what the fuck Thurman gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck Thurman gonna do, but I mean, I hope not, man, because we've been asking for that Thurman Spence fight way before, you know what I'm saying, Crawford even got in the welterweight division. So, you know what I mean? Shit. I hope not, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I want to see it though.
Hey, Keith Thurman may be going to Top Rank, man. That's been a big time rumor for a while now.
So yeah, the boxing clinic. How you feeling about everything? Is it
You know, it ain't gonna happen no time soon. Even you heard Floyd say that's the super fight, the fight hype. You said that's the fight that can do numbers for America. So they ain't gonna do that. You know, Premier Boxing Champions. Let me put it to you in this perspective. You know, shout out to Sandy Wharton, dog. He supports me, and I support his channel. I gotta give him a real hard shout out. You know, that's my guy. But I put it to you in this perspective. You know, PBC can't even make Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter, or Earl Spence versus him toward Keith Thurman. So if they can't make fights among their own fighters, how can they make a fight with a top ranked fighter? It's as simple as that. You know, I'll just leave it like that. That Earl Spence fight ain't gonna happen before with Crawford. Ain't gonna happen before Keith Thurman and Earl Spence. They're not gonna go out the nest and risk losing the IBF belt or risk Keith Thurman losing both his belts to Terrence Crawford and give Top Rank the upper hand in a battle where Al Heyman, the Premier Boxing Champions, invested so much money in Danny and Shawn and Keith and Earl. For Terrence Crawford to walk right on in and get, you know, 1 or 2 belts, they're not gonna let that happen. You know, it just ain't gonna happen. You're gonna have to wait for Keith Thurman. You're gonna have to wait for Shawn and Danny to step up. One of those guys. So that ain't gonna happen. You know, Terrence Crawford is gonna beat that one guy that fell. He gonna fight that one guy on the Beltron and Moses Pilot's undercard, the real good Ukraine guy. You know, he's pretty good. He gonna fight Jose Benavidez. He might fight Amir Khan. They called out Amir Khan. Carl Moretti, the legendary matchmaker over there at Top Rank, contacted Eddie Hearn about Amir Khan and Terrence Crawford. So they have an idea what they're gonna do with Terrence Crawford. They got opponents lined up.
CJ, are we gonna get Porter versus Garcia? That's what I want to know.
Nope. No. So I seen Angel. Well, I seen an interview with Angel at the Barclays Centers. He said that we got more money. He said we got more money than Keith Thurman. We got more money. We want the belt. We want the belt. So if they don't strip Keith Thurman, which I heard the WBC has a rule, and I don't think they have a lot of them. If you're injured, they can't strip you. So if they don't strip Keith Thurman, Danny is not going to fight for an interim title belt. He only wants the title. And he's number 1. He jumped Shawn Porter in the rankings, so he's number 1 to fight Keith Thurman once he get healthy. So nope, it's Danny thing. And Kenny said that they will run and rush at the opportunity to fight Amir Khan next. So take that for what you want. He said that in a Barclay press conference.
Oh yeah, and this is another thing I wanted to get into, y'all. I mean, you know, this is close to home. This is gonna be a part of hometown fight. Yes, Trey X, I'm gonna probably be going to this fight, man. Gonna be probably the biggest fight that I've ever been to. Not saying it's gonna be a huge fight, but I'm saying it's gonna be probably the biggest fight that I've personally went to. I'm gonna probably be going to the Gary Russell versus JoJo Diaz at the casino over there in you know, near B-More. So I want to ask y'all, man, who do y'all got in that fight? And did y'all hear about Gary Russell saying that he is gonna move up in weight if the winner of Leo Santa Cruz and Abner Mars does not fight him? He will be going for the WBC belt at 130. A quick synopsis on what's going on. Gary Russell did say that he will not let any other fight that he's fighting from here on out go to distance. And the press conference that he had today was pretty lit. And yeah, man, he's pretty much saying that when he gets in that ring, he's fighting for him, his family, and his friends, and even the haters too, because they want to see him lose. So yeah, Black Horseman, let it rip.
Oh, I could say Santi hasn't gone in a while. So
Sandy, go ahead, let it rip. You still there, buddy?
I say weight classes are here for a reason, man.
He said he's moving up, dog. Real talk.
Yeah, they're here for a reason. And when you know, I'm for anybody going ahead and taking risk and testing out the limits and seeing where you're at. Like even for Crawford, you know, and what he did at 140, he became undisputed. So at that point, there's no other reason to stay there in that weight class. You move up. Now, Gary Russell Jr. is a person that has been ducked, and you know, it's on record that that man has been ducked and treated a certain way because a lot of folks fear what he can do in the ring. But looking at his frame and size and stature, it may not be good for him to go up to 130, but if he feels like it's something there to take advantage of, I support him completely. And I feel like he'll be successful in his next fight, man. He's too feared, man. These guys are doing the Cupid shuffle and doing every type of James Brown spin move in order to not have any interaction with him. So the guy that's got to feel the beating that he puts on them based on all these other fighters' actions are going to get it the worst, man. It's like the frustration of the right hand that Wilder put on Bermane Stiverne, man. That was for all the frustration he had to deal with in boxing, man. And it goes back around. It doesn't matter with these weight classes. In certain cases, everybody else is fighting each other, but then you're not allowed to cut in. They're not trying to let you get a slice of this money. Everybody else can parlay. You know, they can eat shrimp and lobster, but you can't have a taste. You understand what I'm saying? So that's pretty much going to be that. I don't even think this man really even wants to fight Gary Russell Jr., but he's there. He's taking the opportunity. And like I said about Jeff Horn, I appreciate this man stepping forth to get his ass whooped. Because it takes a man to come out here, man, and cut his losses.
All right, go ahead, Trey X. How you feeling about the Gary Russell, man? You know what I'm saying? How you feeling about the Gary Russell and Jojo Diaz, and who you got right now? Who you favoring so far? It's going to be in May too, so kind of a late promotion if y'all ask me. I mean, I want to know about that too, the late promotion. Will that hinder the card too, y'all? Go ahead.
I mean, I feel like Gary Russell Jr. win that fight, but I wanted to make a point on the last topic because I ain't get a chance. When you was talking about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, hey, man, don't be surprised if we looking at Errol Spence as another Guillermo Rigondeaux situation, man, where he just kind of have like a tough, like bad luck, like with these fighters, you know what I'm saying? Because to be real with y'all, when it come to Terrence Crawford, hey, man, I just go off the evidence. And when I look at how top rank handles they business, I see a Timothy Bradley part 2. I'm going to be real with you. I don't see him fighting Errol Spence. And Keith Thurman is it's just the fight is just looking like it won't happen to me. So I won't be surprised if we looking at at Errol Spence the way we look at Rigondeaux right now. That's all I want to say.
Go ahead, Black Horseman. Let it rip, dog.
Yeah, I think that Gary Russell is talented, man. I don't really know too much about the guy he getting ready to face, but I still think that
he's the WBC mandatory for the WBC belt. He's been calling out Gary Russell for at least a year now, and he's promoted by Golden Boy Promotions. So this is one of the first times, and since the Al Heyman lawsuit, that we've seen a Golden Boy fighter, man. Al Heyman fighter, man. This is actually kind of shocking. There's a lot of details behind the scenes, but it's actually going down, man. And I'm actually surprised that this fight has actually been made, and it's going to happen next month, man. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, my thing with Gary Russell, man, he's one of them fighters that kind of fits into that category where they more focus on money and more than just proving that they the best and just staying more active. He's not active enough for me, man. You know what I mean? I don't even like speaking too much on him. You know what I mean? Because he had the last interview I seen of him, he made some comments about Floyd, and Floyd was not an exciting fighter and all this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But it's like everybody trying to be critical about Floyd's career, and you know what I'm saying? Floyd, he wasn't always Money Mayweather. He had the pretty boy Floyd mode where he was fighting every fucking body. You know what I'm saying? And then when he got to Money Mayweather, then he started, boxing, and he wasn't stopping people and all of that. But I'm like, man, show some respect, dog. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not out here being active and fighting to where people know you more and all that stuff, to me, he talks as if like he's on some super elite level and like he's been doing so much for the sport. And I don't really like hearing him talk like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not doing enough. You're not fighting enough. And people don't even hardly know who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? So it's like, get back active, get some good wins under your belt. You know what I'm saying? Start calling some people out, and then, you know what I'm saying? Then you can talk, talk shit like you up on a high horse. But other than that, I don't really like hearing him talk the way he talked. And, I mean, I wish him the best, though. You know what I'm saying? He probably pull out the victory because I think he's a talented fighter. And, you know, like the fellas was saying, you know, he has been ducked and avoided whatnot, but at the same time, he got his ass beat by Lomachenko. And when they asked him about that, he was trying to talk about, well, I don't want to speak on that unless a contract is put in front of me. And I just hate when niggas talk like that and shit. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm going to try to, you know, watch the fight. And I wish him nothing but the best. But I just want to see him be more active. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me make one point real quick, Corey. Y'all got to remember, too, Gary Russell Jr. said he don't love boxing. You know what I'm saying?
He did say that. No, he actually did. He said he don't love it. He said he don't even watch it. He said he doesn't even watch boxing. He said it. He said he doesn't watch boxing.
He arrogant, nigga. Like, I don't even like fucking with him like that.
When he said that, that made me stop really fucking with him because I was, you know, kind of a fan of him. But when he said that, bro, I was like, man, fuck Garrett Russell. So I don't even keep up with him.
Yeah, I met him at I ran into Gary Russell this weekend. He came on my live stream when I was reviewing what was it, Charlo and Hugo. He came on. You know, he a real approachable guy. He real cool.
He talked on your live? Or he just chat?
No, he talked on my live. I ran into him at the Barclays Center. Yeah.
Well, that's what's up. I think he need to do more of that then.
What did he say on your live, dog? What did he say?
He just basically came on for a minute and say May 19th, you know, me and JoJo Diaz gonna do it. And after the fight I chopped it up with him a little bit. So he's a real cool, approachable guy, you know. You know, he was real approachable. I seen Marcus Brown there. He was approachable. It was a lot of different approachable guys. You know, boxing is a real accessible sport as far as the media and getting interviews, you know.
Oh, it is? Because, I mean, shout out to the Gary Russell, JoJo Diaz fight, man. Hey, Boxing Clinic. Hey, Cali. Hey, Black Horseman. Hey, Trey X. And everybody in the comments. This might be my first, first fight that I might be able to do some interviews, man. And I'm going to have my camera ready. And it might be on and popping, dog. Y'all might see my first interview.
I might head down there for that fight. You know, so it ain't a far trip for me. I might head down there, but I'm definitely going to the next. I'm going to the Spence and Ocampo fight in Dallas, Texas. So
I'm trying to make that too,
Where you at?
I might see you
boxing clinic. You in Detroit? You in East Coast?
Detroit.
Oh, you in Detroit? All right, I'm in the
coming from the D
area, dog. All right, then, dog. That's what's up, then. You in the D, then. All right.
Hey, this is something I want to bring up too, man. That you brought up. You brought the clip up about Gennady Golovkin talking about that he fight Jamal Charlo next. Now I know, come on, man. I know you're not really buying to that bullshit, man.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that. He did not say that. He did not say that. I got to correct you on that. He said I'm open to talk about fighting Jamal Charlo next. He didn't say he was gonna fight him next. He said it was open.
Yeah, I didn't say on my video he said he was gonna fight him next. I said that he was open to talk to him next. That's what I said.
And he's not gonna fight that man ever in life.
My personal opinion is, I mean, like I said in my video, I think that the fighter has the final say, and I'm gonna die thinking that. You know, my personal opinion is the fighter has the final decision, dog.
You're right.
And if you don't have the final decision, dog, get the fuck out of your promoter's way right now, dog. Because if you don't have the final decision, dog, you don't have the final say on your career, dog. And you need to get rid of the promoter that you have, dog. Period. So I don't want to hear none of these fighters saying that they can't fight or, you know, it's in my promoter's hands. It's in your hands, dog. And I'll tell these fighters to their face, dog. A lot of them smaller than me anyways. I'm not afraid of any of them. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, my personal opinion is, dog, when I interview them motherfuckers, I'm going to bring the cold, hard facts, dog. Straight up, dog. This motherfucker says, fuck you. They want to fight you. What's up? We're going to see this fight. What's happening, shawty? They might say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? They might say,
I want to say to Trey X real quick. I want to say to Trey X, you were saying that that fight possibly won't happen between Crawford and Spence because of the Top Rank situation. That's given if Crawford stay in that situation with Top Rank, you know, then it'll probably turn to the Bradley situation. But I did hear Bomac saying that, you know, they have been working on Bud promotions and shit like that or whatnot. You know, I mean, I just hope he don't stay there. You feel me?
He don't have a choice, man. I'm gonna tell you this. He don't have a choice. His money not deep enough to get out that contract, bro. The only way Crawford is getting out the Top Rank contract, the only way you get out of the Top Rank is Al Heyman. Chavez Jr. They tried to hang on to him.
But look, Boxing Clinic, how deep is Terrence Crawford in that contract? I don't personally know. Do you?
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because look about it. He's been in that contract since the Prescott, right? Have you heard about him re-ing up? He's fought at least 10 times. Prescott, Ricky Burns.
He's been in since Prescott. That's when he read up?
That's when he first signed with Top Rank. Because remember, he got shot in the head. No promoter was touching him. Then
He
Mikey
got shot
Garcia
in the
referred.
head. Ooh.
Yeah, the dice game. He
Yeah.
drove himself to the hospital. So
Yeah,
no
you don't know
promoter was
shit
really touching
about
him.
Oh yeah, I remember that because they did the they did
Yeah. So
like
then,
a
so Mikey
24/7
Garcia.
type deal on him.
Yeah. So Mikey Garcia referred him to Cameron Duncan. Cameron Duncan is the Al Heyman, the Top Rank.
Hey
He
Trex,
the
I
main
hear you
manager.
chirping over there, nigga. You know I know way more. I'm trying to say your casual ass. Now sit down somewhere, man. Put your
Why I be
seatbelt
having
on,
your ass
dog.
doing all them push-ups?
Put your seatbelt on, dog, so I can show you a little something, dog.
Get
Real
ready to do some
talk,
more of
dog.
them push-ups, motherfucker.
You know what time it is. Oh yeah, the boxing clinic. We bet a little push-ups on the show every now and then, dog. So you already know, man. They done dropped everybody again, dog. Damn, man. Eddie Hearn back at it again, y'all. Eddie Hearn back at it again, Black.
Goddamn, Kelly. You shitting on us today, Doc.
Yeah. Yo, Eddie Hearn back at his old tricks again, ain't he?
That's you with
Yeah,
that ragged
man.
ass Univac, motherfucker.
Yo.
A modern computer.
Yo, you terrible, bro. But no,
Nigga,
like
this
I
nigga
was
control
saying,
all deleting us and shit.
I be mount dog my hands. I ain't touching nothing, dog. I'm just saying, dog. This shit
Yeah,
just
you
does it.
right.
I don't know what the fuck's going on, dog. But back to have you, Boxing Clinic. Callie said Eddie Hearn touches my computer every day, though. So I don't know what's going on with that shit, dog. But yeah, you know about the whole Terrence Crawford.
Let him finish what he was saying though, bro, about the contract.
Yeah, go ahead, Box Clinic.
My bad. As far as the contract, like I did it in my head. I did it in my head, man. One day I was just sitting there thinking. I said, "Damn, I ain't never heard about this motherfucker re up." You know what I'm saying? I said he had fought Prescott, he fought Ricky Burns, he fought Roy Beltran, Darijan, Delorme, Victor Postal, Gamboa, Hank Lundy. He fought a lot of fights under that contract. And what Bob Arum does is this. The reason he got Timothy Bradley, because Timothy Bradley, quote unquote, didn't know anybody over there with Al Heyman. He promised him the Pacquiao fight. He promised him the Pacquiao fight. So he promised him the Pacquiao fight. He fought Yoel Casamoriora on the Pacquiao undercard or some shit like that. I remember that fight. He fought him. And ever since then, Tim Bradley said, I don't have no interest in fighting PBC fighters. And people jumped on him. Then he retired after that. So with Crawford, for him, I don't think he has the money to buy himself out. Like Floyd paid $250,000 to get out of Top Rank.
Hey, Boxing Clinic. Hey, Ronald Finkley in the chat said Bob Arum has to die and put in the will is keep Terrence Crawford here.
Basically, that's what it is. It's a life. The only time those guys ever get released from Top Rank, the only way they get released is like Donaire if he's old and shriveled up and no good no more.
Yeah.
Or is this Mikey Garcia? If it's Chavez Jr., if it's Floyd Mayweather, three of those guys, it's no coincidence that Chavez Jr., they tried to shelf him.
Hey, CJ, you got to talk about that upfront money. How much upfront money did he give Terrence Crawford? That may be one of the reasons why he hasn't left.
That too.
You know what I'm saying?
And then when your contract is up with Top Rank, this is what he do. All right, like Mikey Garcia, his contract was up. It was a dispute. All right, Bob Arum said, "Oh, you got one fight left. You got to fight Gamboa." Mikey Garcia said, "I'm not fighting Gamboa. I'm out of this contract." He sat on the shelf for 2 years, and it wasn't no fucking coincidence that he signed with Al Heyman when he got out.
So how much longer do you think? Do you think it's gonna be at least another 5 years, or 2 years, 1 year? What?
It's gonna be as smart as he is to go sign with Al Heyman. Al Heyman is a Harvard guy, just like Bob Arum, so that's why they're able to go tit for tat with each other.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, is it? Do you think it is in black and white that he's there for 2 years, or is
it's
it
a lifetime contract? What you're not understanding when your contract is up with Top Rank with Bob Arum, he says, "Okay, look here, you gonna sign this contract, and we're gonna give you, let's say hypothetically, we're gonna give you an Amir Khan fight. I'm just throwing the name out there. We don't want you to fight Amir Khan, when your contract is up. You sign to fight Amir Khan, but you got to sign this extension too to fight Amir Khan. But if you don't sign this extension to fight Amir Khan, we're going to shelf you, or we're going to make you move up and fight Triple G and put you in a lose-lose situation. So if they can't mark up your reputation, they're going to shelf you. Or if you ain't going to sign the extension, then they're going to shelf you. Either way, they're going to shelf you. So you have to buy yourself out of the contract. So that upfront money Cali talking about, money owed, he don't have enough money in the bank account to pay that up. And that's what Al Heyman comes in at. He fronts you that money up front. He just gonna get it back from the back end. Like Antonio Tarver, he had like a $10-20 million bill in Las Vegas. He went to jail. Al Haymon bailed him out, and he fought a couple times after that. I'm pretty sure he gave Al Haymon his money back, and Al Haymon gave him a job on Spike and Showtime till he pissed dirty and lost it. So Al will front you the money. You think Floyd had all that money to get out the Top Rank deal? No, Al Haymon fronted the money. Same thing with Chavez Jr. The same thing with Mikey Garcia. There's no way that Mikey Garcia sat on the shelf for 2 years and he had at least 100 to 200K to give to get out his contract. It's Al Haymon. All those guys that break away from Top Rank, they go to Al Haymon because Al Haymon fronts them the money to get out the contract.
So you don't think Mikey Garcia had the money to do it himself?
He probably had the money, but he didn't have the lawyer mind like Al Haymon has to get out the contract, to hash out the deal. That's what it is with Floyd Mayweather. People say, "Oh, Floyd is great." All these guys think, "Oh, we don't need Mayweather Promotions. We don't need Floyd. We got Al Haymon." Well, Al Haymon is the dude that hashes out the deals.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, though, Boxing Clinic. Mikey Garcia is a free agent. Mikey Garcia did all of that shit by himself.
No, he did not. No, he did not. Al Haymon advises Mikey Garcia. Remember, he was in talks with Jorge Linares. Go back and look at that article.
Yeah, I know he advises him, but like Mikey Garcia said, he's free to do business with anybody.
Yeah, because Al Haymon is free to do business with anybody as well. Dominic Wade, when it was a Cold War between HBO and Al Haymon and them, Dominic Wade was advised by Al Haymon. He hashed that deal out for him. Danny Jacobs is over at HBO.
No,
he's still advised by him.
That's why I said that, the whole Golden Boy and Al Haymon's deal.
That's not a shocker there. That's not a shocker neither, because Chavez Jr. is advised by Al Haymon, and they did work with Golden Boy for the Canelo fight, and Oscar and Al Haymon hugged each other in the backstage. So it's business, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Al Haymon, he might not be a promoter, but guess what? He has, just as Bob Arum has a confidentiality agreement with his fighters with Top Rank, where Terrence Crawford can't come out and say, "Fuck Bob Arum." He can't come out and say that. Same thing about Al Haymon. He makes them sign a confidentiality agreement.
Hey, so real quick, I want to ask you, Boxing Clinic. So you basically saying that the only reason why Mikey got away from Top Rank is because Al Haymon paid him off?
No, not only did he can pay you, like he would front you the money, he could front Crawford the money, but in Mikey Garcia case, it could be he paid him or he hashed out a deal.
So he basically owns Mikey, is what you're trying to say. I mean, advising is almost a cute way of saying owned, because he basically owns him.
I won't say he owns them, but I would say that he advised him to get out the deal. He found the loophole. He needed his services to get out that loophole. You see what I'm saying?
But you said because you said Top Rank will front these guys the money, and the only way they can get out of these deals, like say for instance Terrence Crawford. So you saying the only way he can get out of Top Rank is Al Haymon. So what, Al Haymon has to pay a good lump sum of money to Top Rank for him to be a free man to make his own decisions? Let's
say Crawford has the money, okay? Let me put it to you in this word. Let's say Crawford has let's say it's $250,000. And I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of people don't know after this. Let's say you got $250,000, okay? Okay, you got that $250,000, but Bob would be like, you know what? I want $500,000, bro. That ain't enough. He ain't got a half. So he'd be like, he had Al Haymon like Floyd did. Al Haymon was one of the only guys that got a guy from Top Rank that still was under contract with Floyd. He hashes the deal out. He finds the loophole. He looks at the contract. He finds the loophole in the contract to get you out. Now, when you get the loophole, if you got the money, you got the money. But if you don't, Al Haymon will give you the money. I'm not saying that Mikey didn't have the money, but basically he's your lawyer that finds the loophole to get you out the deal. You see what I'm saying now?
All right. With that being said, with the whole legal litigation, we got our lawyer, Boxing Clinic. He's back.
I'm not the lawyer. But one thing I want to tell you guys too, though.
If you need any litigation help, Boxing Clinic will give you all. He's another Fanon.
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand.
That's my homie. But look, let me tell you one thing too that a lot of people don't know. Did you know that people get mad at Lomachenko for getting a title in his third fight, right? Mm-hmm. He gave Bob Arum some of his signing bonus back to give to the WBO to get that title shot.
Damn.
That's how he got on the fast track. He paid for his title, so.
But remember, Terrence Crawford couldn't fight in Nebraska either.
But Lomachenko paid for his talent because he knew he could get that motherfucker, dog.
Exactly. He knew he had the talent to do it.
Yup.
He knew he had the talent to do it.
And that's why a lot of y'all guys in the comment section, man, if you got something that you talented in and you got something that you really want to do, sometimes you got to go out there and do it, man. You know, some of these fighters out here, they tell you all you see is the lights and glamour, the action. You know what I'm saying? You don't see what goes on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And like Boxing Clinic says, some of these fighters have to put up their own money at first. I know Saddam Ali did. Saddam Ali started doing fights at his venue near his hometown of New York. He was putting on his own, shows and shit, dog. But all you see is the HBO side of shit. All you see is the Showtime side of shit. You don't see the dog hours that they put in and the man hours that they put in, their team and them put in, So when they do get those $1 million fights, they got to pay some of these people off, Yeah, they did it by themselves, quote unquote, but they got a good team behind them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Terrence Crawford, the fight Gamboa in Nebraska, he had to give Bob Arum some of his money back for that fight just to show Bob Arum he can pull in Nebraska. So that's crazy, though. He ended up selling the place out. So.
Shout out Esco. He said sometimes you have to fight for free. Hey, that's what your boy Kovalev did when the rematch versus Andre Ward. That's all I remember, dog. When somebody says fight for free, I automatically think of Kovalev. I just automatically think of that check that I see.
No, remember Caleb
$0.
Caleb Plant said he will put up his whole purse against James DeGale. He also said he'd do it against Caleb Truex and for a title shot, man. Them dudes
it sound good. It sound good. It sound good though, bro. I don't be believing that purse shit. It sounds good.
Hey, I remember Floyd used to say Floyd delayed. Floyd didn't even really want to do business with making that Pacquiao fight because he did say that Bob Arum owed him some money and shit from some previous fights that he had back in the day. That he didn't get back.
I think the Zab Judah fight was one of them. Or something. Yeah. But have you ever heard the one where Bob Arum tells the story about how James Prince punked Floyd Mayweather for a fight that fell through and how scared he was of him? That's the funniest fucking video of all time, dog.
I mean, you speak of him too, because he's in Shakur Stevenson's corner. So how does that situation work? Not to get all super into the business, but it's like Shakur signed with Top Rank, but he got Jay Prince behind him and shit. You know what I mean? So maybe
Floyd was with Jay Prince too when he was with Top Rank. They say James Prince used to tie Floyd to a chair and beat his team up in front of him. So I mean, he used to beat Leonard Ellaby up and all them up. So it's funny, dog, hearing the story. But go look at that Bob Arum story.
Fuck his nose up and James shit.
Prince. Yeah, James Prince, real dude. Only dude that's above him in the South is Master P.
Yeah, James Prince gets a lot of shit behind closed doors, dog. Like, he gets a lot of gangster shit going down and behind closed doors that a lot of motherfuckers don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. He put pressure on Birdman, with the Lil Wayne shit, dog. He put a lot of pressure on Birdman, dog. And, his son is co-promoting Drake. So, he's going to get that bag, dog. That Drake bag is something serious, dog. But we've got off boxing for a little while, so we're going to swerve back on
but let me say this real quick. Master P, because you know anything about Master P? Master P started his rap career out here in the Bay Area in a city called Richmond, California, man. It's like about 12 minutes away from the city of Oakland, man. So I mean, Master P has roots out here. Jay Prince also used to work with a rapper out of Oakland named Steven Miller, back in the 90s too. So Jay Prince also, and Yuckmouth too. So he has footprints out here in the Bay Area too. So both them dudes, just saying that the tentacles run deep.
So let me ask y'all this, man, with the whole 147-pound landscape, man. And I don't know why I thought about this, man, but I mean, it's good that I bring it up because I know a lot of us have God damn, dog, the shit done went down again, dog. My bad, y'all. My bad, everybody in the comments, man. Them motherfuckers keep dropping off, man. I don't know. Dog, it's not me, dog. I swear to God, it's not me. I swear to God, it's not me, y'all.
The stream is too fire, man. Stream too fire. These niggas cutting us off.
Dog, cheap as fuck. Cali, tell them what's up with that shit, dog.
Now, what you saying, though?
Eddie Hearn, bro. It's Eddie Hearn.
But listen, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is what I was going to ask all y'all in the chat and all y'all on the panel, man. I want to know in the 147-pound landscape, with everything going on, with all the ups and downs, the leaps and bounds betweeners, you know, and the guys that are trying to make the weight, they can't make the weight, they can't functionally fight at the weight, they know they're going to get beat at the weight, you know, for everything that's going down, man, you know, where do you see guys like, you know, Devin Alexander fitting in at, you know what I mean? After the fight that he's lost to Rick, I mean, when he got the draw to Victor Ortiz, which I thought that was a clear win, man. But we see how judges still play a big factor in boxing, man. You know, it's fucked up, man, that stuff like this has to happen in boxing, man. But, you know, us being, you know, the voice of reason and the voice of the people, man, we've got to speak on that type of shit, man. I think Devin Alexander deserves a title shot, man. What do you guys think, man? And did y'all see the Victor Ortiz fight? Because we're talking about Cunningham and Broner. Devin Alexander's under Cunningham, you know. And he just fought his pill habit, man. Shout out to everybody that's got addictions and stuff like that, man. I hope all y'all get through y'all's addictions, man, because Devin Alexander is a good story, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I heard about that addiction shit he had. Matter of fact, K Black said that in my comments the other day. I didn't even know, and he was whooping niggas' asses on addictions and shit. That's crazy.
Hey, but I had my best win ever betting on boxing, as far as odds wise, betting against Devin Alexander when he fought Aaron Martinez. Got plus 1,400. I wasn't super confident off in the shit, you know what I'm saying? So I only bet $50. But that was a hell of a win.
What'd you get back on that?
Bet 50, bring back 700.
Damn.
You got 700 on that, Trex? Real shit, dog?
Yeah, that's 14-1, bro. That's the best win
yeah, the boxing clinic. We got Trex. He's one of our gamblers on the show, too. So if you need any type of Vegas odds or Vegas, you know, bets, go to him.
I'm gonna get with Trey on that shit, man. I want to get into that shit.
He's a go-to.
Yeah, we need to link up, Trey. You need to hit me up on Facebook at the Boxing Clinic or more. I could be killing him on some of these bets if I knew how to read the bet lingo.
He knows all the over-unders, the loopholes,
just go on Bovada and just go look at the shit, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna make it seem like I'm just the greatest better when it comes to
boxing. You know your shit though, Trey X.
Oh yeah, I know my shit, but I'm actually football is actually my main thing.
Nah, I can't even. Nah, fuck that, dog. I can't. That football shit. I feel like I got a better time betting.
You don't know what you're talking about, Corey. If I sat down and really started breaking this shit down to you right now, you'll think I was talking about some shit like you ain't never even heard of this shit, bro. We'll sit down and talk about. I don't want to take too much time on the show,
but yeah, I'll be killing them on football too, bro.
So what y'all?
But look, we could just have a show just dedicated to that for people that want to hear that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna definitely do that because remember I was telling you I'm trying to do a show on that type of gambling shit anyways because I think that's a very interesting. I think that's a very interesting thing, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. But
yeah, Corey, you gotta do that, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, dog, for real. Cause I told him that a couple weeks ago, you know. Like, man, really, I've been talking about this shit for a couple months. I've been telling Trey X we got to do that shit for a couple months now, man. But we gonna definitely get that shit live in effect, dog. And we're gonna get that shit popping. One weekday, we're gonna just go hard on the or we could probably do one of those Trey X before the fight starts on like a Saturday or something. You know, just do an hour straight gambling, you know what I'm saying? Leading up to the fight, dog. I think that'd be kind of tight too, man.
Hey, but Corey, yeah, real quick, bro. My fault, man, to cut you off. Hey, this nigga 78 just posted up a video. It might be true about him vacating that WBC, Keith Thurman.
Oh, what'd he say?
78 I just seen the notification pop up and it says 78 Sports TV says Keith Thurman vacates WBC title rumor. I don't know, Doc.
On Google, I ain't seen nothing on Google though.
Man, if that shit is for real, man, run motherfucking time.
Go to Twitter. That's probably where you be able to get it at.
I see. Oh, this is a good one too, y'all. I mean, I know that probably ain't that good, man. But we gonna come back to the Devin Alexander. But I really want to get into that, man. But in breaking news, I see 78 Sports just posted Luis Ortiz versus Dillian Whyte for the WBC. Yeah, let's go.
Let's
go. Let's go.
It's a good fight.
I got better news. I got better news than that. It is true. It's true. From my source, it just came to my phone. Keith Thurman has vacated. It's true.
Oh, hell no. Run motherfucking time.
It's true. It's true.
Y'all lying,
Keith Thurman has vacated his WBC.
Y'all lying, dog.
The WBC have ordered Shawn Porter versus Danny Garcia for the vacant belt. Thurman will be mandatory when he returns. So he's the interim title holder now.
Wow.
No,
Back to the WBA.
Team DSG, baby. Let's go. I knew Danny would get another shot, baby. Let's go.
No, it's actually true. I got the same message via Twitter, man.
I need y'all plug. Let's go.
All right, man. Say somebody explain to me what does that mean?
Oh my God! Live on Corey Lee Boxing, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, somebody explain what that means in the welterweight landscape, though. I ain't really good with all that kind of shit.
Woo! Hey, Callie, let that joint rip, Callie. I want to hear Callie. Let Callie talk a little bit, man. Callie, let this shit go down, dog. I want to hear what you got to say, because you be on my show a lot, dog, and you got a lot of shit to say about Keith Thurman, man. So how you feeling about this, dog?
Man, it's good news, and it could be, but not necessarily, because the two motherfuckers who gonna get it don't want to fight Errol Spence Jr. anyway. So at the end of the day,
but they gotta fight Keith Thurman again. So let me ask you this too, Boxing Clinic and Cali. Oh my God, man, this shit is fucking up again, dog. God damn, man. Fuck, man, my bad, y'all. This shit. I might have to restart my computer if this shit happens.
They probably ain't you, man. Be having on my streams too.
If this shit happens again, I might have to restart. Hey, if this shit happens again, y'all might have to restart my computer or something, dog, because this shit's kind of starting to piss me off a little bit. Like last time, I just keep going through with it, but now it's starting to kind of piss me off, man. Would you say though, Black Horseman?
No, I think somebody else was talking. Callie or somebody else was talking.
Oh, yeah. What you were saying?
It's good, but it's bad in the same way because the belts are scattered now. But they're still gonna be part of WBC. That's the downside of it. It's still gonna be part of the WBC. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if it'll still be part of I'm sorry, not WBC. It'll still be part of PBC. But still,
send Boxing Clinic that link if you need to.
Okay. Yeah, because the problem is though. It's like I said, it's gonna make that fight between him and Errol Spence take even longer, man. You know what I'm saying? That fight's probably 2.5 years out now. With that, that's the fucked up part about all of this. You know what I mean? None of them dudes, they are freezing Errol Spence Jr. out. It's a fact, and it's absolute bullshit, man. And I'm tired of this. So Keith Thurman, he might as well. Well, I'm glad he didn't vacate the WBA, because then that Pacquiao fight would have been for the WBA Super. So we don't want him to vacate that. So it was probably Al Heyman that advised him to vacate the WBC to keep that belt in-house, and said, hold on to the WBA so that belt doesn't leave either. So Al Heyman is still in control of 3 belts.
So look, my personal opinion about the whole rundown, no Trex and all y'all, man. I want to get Boxing Clinic back in here because I kind of want to hear what he got to say as well too. But my personal opinion about the whole situation and about the whole rundown, the WBC is now free. So, we will have more action than we've been desperately needing and wanting in the welterweight division, man. And I think this would be perfect for the welterweight division, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the winner of, Shawn Porter and Danny Garcia, which I already think Danny gonna win that joint. You know what I'm saying? You already know. But I think the winner of this fight, you know what I'm saying, I have a good bargaining chip. You know what I'm saying? I have a good chip on the shoulders to make it for a good fight, because whoever wins the WBC belt between Danny and Shawn Porter, they not going to want to get that shit up like that. It's different between winning the title, challenging for a title, and then defending your title for another unification clash or whatever, or whatever may you have. But I personally think that whoever wins this title, man, they're not going to easily want to give it up, man. Danny Garcia already said that many times that he cannot get over that one loss that he has, man. So I damn sure know that if he wins that title a second time, he's going to put everything on the line, man. Let's go.
Hey, let me say this one thing, because this is different. But I'm saying, do we believe that Dillian Whyte's going to fight Luis Ortiz when he's getting ready to fight Pulev for the IBF? I think he'd give up his WBC fight.
Is he fighting Pulev? So that means Ortiz gonna be in the rankings if he drops it. That means that means Eddie. I think Eddie Hearn, dog, is gonna tell him to fight Luis Ortiz, because look, Eddie Hearn wants all the bargaining chips he can get, dog. If he fights Luis Ortiz, because if you think about it, dog, listen to this shit, dog. This is a great point. The WBCA keeps fucking fighters in the rankings for fucking ever. Look at Bermain Stavern, man. He fought one dude in 2 years, and he was still the number one mandatory for 2 years. So just imagine, dog, if fucking Luis Ortiz and Dillian Whyte.
Corey. That was a Don King special is why he stayed up in there.
Nah, but I'm being honest, though, man. Like, I'm being completely honest with y'all, man. Like, if Dillian Whyte and Luis Ortiz fights, you know what I'm saying? I think that'll be a final eliminator, dog. I really do, man. I don't think that fucking Lucas Brown and Dillian Whyte should have been a final eliminator. Fuck no. Because Lucas Brown didn't deserve it, dog. First of all, he got tested positive for PEDs, so that already scratches him out of the WBC rankings. You got to be like at least, like a year clean? Didn't they say it's some type of clean program they got going on where you got to be on your shit, dog? The WBC does not play, dog, out of all the sanctioning bodies and organizations. But my personal opinion is I think that, the WBC is making some pretty big moves, man. Wow. Keith Thurman, Dillian Whyte, man. Wow, man. Jose Sulaiman, somebody must have got in his ass. Pause. I mean, damn, dog. Real talk, dog. Damn. Sulaiman. Yeah, man. How you feeling about it, Trey X and Black Horseman and Cali? How y'all feeling about this, man? I feel like it's a new swag in the boxing division right now, man. We getting saucy right now.
I think you got to be really, really worth something, like to be able to have that WBC strap now, man. Like, I think they really want Danny to get it because he demands more people. You know what I mean? He puts more butts in the seats. He's you know what I'm saying? The ticket sales and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think I'm gonna pick Danny to win that fight, and I think that the WBC will rather have him get the strap because they know how much money he can generate. Porter, nah, you know what I mean. But you know what I'm saying? I don't think you can have the WBC strap now and hold on to it.
I don't mean to cut you off, Black Horseman, but I think Danny Garcia will just outbox the living shit out of Shawn Porter. And this is my breakdown, and I'm gonna let y'all all do y'all breakdown, man. If this is the case, man, I think that Shawn Porter is y'all say Danny's flat-footed. I think Shawn Porter's flat-footed than Danny, man. He was getting lined up with them Keith Thurman shots. Easy work, man. And I mean, to be honest with you, my personal opinion is I do think the Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman fight was closer than the Shawn Porter and Keith Thurman fight, man. Keith Thurman was landing flush on Shawn Porter's chin time and time again, man.
It was that boy.
It was easy work. Shawn Porter I think that shit took a lot out of Shawn Porter. I'm gonna be honest, dog. And I think that Danny Garcia took a lot out of Shawn Porter, dog. Danny Garcia took a lot out of Keith Thurman, dog. I'm being honest with y'all, dog. Keith Thurman has not been the same since the Danny Garcia fight. And even Jose Sulaiman said that shit on my show. And I definitely don't even want to agree to nothing he says, but he's being for real, dog. Jose Sulaiman's being real on my show about that shit, dog. He said that he took a lot out of Keith Thurman. That Danny Garcia fight took a lot out of Keith Thurman. And I really believe that shit, dog. I really believe that shit. Look at what happens. Trey X, look what happens after this shit, dog. Look what happened, dog. He had to vacate. And the last fighter Keith Thurman fight was Danny Garcia, nigga.
Look at Sulaiman,
Don't talk me to death. Bet some pussy.
Right.
He's standing up for Sulaiman, dude.
I got 100 on Shawn Porter. I got 100.
He's defending Sulaiman.
Let's go, Sulaiman.
Hold on. You got 100 on Shawn Porter. I got Danny Garcia easy, bro.
Danny Garcia easy work. Let's go.
You say
I got
you got
Danny
it?
Garcia, bro.
I got
Danny, bro.
Let's go. Boxing clinic in the house. Let's go.
Who else wants?
I got Danny Garcia.
Let's go.
I put up 50 on Danny.
Motherfucker, you gonna be doing 1,000 push-ups. You keep fucking playing.
Hey,
you keep playing, Trey X. Your ass gonna be cut. Your ass gonna be diced, dog. Your ass gonna be chiseled.
hey, Corey.
That motherfucker gonna do a bodybuilding show. We done with his ass. Hey, real talk.
One of the first rules of gambling that y'all gotta learn is about being a contrarian. Most people,
Man, listen, dog. I don't know about none of that.
I know you don't know nothing about none of that, motherfucker.
I know Team DSG gonna beat that ass, dog.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Hey, don't talk me to death.
Hey, so look, who y'all? So look. Hey, look, Boxing Clinic. Hey, Boxing Clinic, who you got and why you got Danny, dog? Just be real with the shit.
I said that shit from the beginning, bro, about Danny Garcia and Shawn Porter when Danny made the comment saying that Shawn Porter was an easy fight for him. I remember him saying that. I just think Danny Garcia is a master of timing and counterpunching, and guys that get Danny issues are guys that come to box and move a little bit. Shawn Porter come right at him. He gonna give him counterpunch opportunity. It's gonna be counterpunch city, dog. And Shawn Porter got one of the weakest.
Hey, hold on. Hey, shout out Ronald Finkley in the building. He said, push-up time coming, Trey X. Push-up time. Go ahead, Boxing. Go ahead, Boxing.
Y'all putting all y'all.
And I think Shawn Porter. I think the only reason Shawn Porter can win this fight, dog, if he come with a consistent jab. And Shawn Porter got one of the weakest, inconsistent jabs. When his jab is on, I mean, he's one of the better fighters in the game. He don't have no jab.
Shawn Porter uses his jab. Shawn Porter,
and it's weak. It's weak as hell. It's weak. It's weak. His jab is weak as hell, bro. It's weak. Sometimes it's good. Most times it's not.
I ain't got nothing else to say. I got my push-up bet down.
All right, I'm just telling you, dog.
Shut down that Trey X. You soft, dog.
His jab is inconsistent, dog. And Danny, and he just come in wild and punching like, dude. Danny Garcia is gonna counter the fuck out of him, dog.
What Corey say? No, I ain't put the push-up bet down. I'm talking about I got my bet laid. I'm good. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all.
That's one we're gonna have to disagree on right there, dog. Yeah, I can see Shawn. I can see Shawn winning the fight, but guess what? Shawn gonna come to Danny Garcia. Guys that come down the pipe with the Danny Garcia that come to him, he eat him up. He eat him up, dog. This ain't no Mauricio Herrera. This ain't no Mauricio Herrera.
No, because you know what though, Boxing Clinic and Trey X. What I'm trying to tell y'all is Shawn Porter's gonna be there to get hit, dog.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
All fucking night, dog. It's gonna be easy work, dog. Easy work.
Let me ask a question. What happened when Lamont Peterson decided to go to Danny Garcia?
He got that.
He won. Lamont Peterson ran. Lamont Peterson ran the first 6-7 rounds of that fight, bro.
Lamont Peterson lost, dog. Lamont Peterson lost, black and white, dog. Get your facts together, Trey X.
That's because he tried to box him at first, but when he decided to go to him, he started whooping Danny Garcia. Y'all go ahead, though. I ain't tripping. I'll be the only one that's right. I ain't got nothing.
Hey, Callie, go ahead, man. Spit that shit, dog.
His ass like Andre Broner, so what?
No, Andre Broner and Danny Garcia, go take your seat, dog. Go sit down, bro. Go sit down, bro. For real, dog. I gotta speak up on that one. Go sit down and go think about the push-ups you're gonna be doing, bro. Don't you ever compare Andre Broner to fucking Danny Garcia, bro. Sit your ass down, bro. I'm sorry, dog.
I'm telling you, Shawn Porter.
Go sit down, bro. Go sit down, dog. Don't say nothing else, dog. Put him on mute, dog. He got to time out for a minute, dog. Cuz got to time out for a minute, dog.
Hey, I don't know how much I'm
sorry, dog.
Y'all got. But I'll tell you right now.
Oh my God, yo.
I ain't saying that you don't know your shit, but when Andre Broner they come up and Danny Garcia, bro, I can't feel
Let me
you.
say something real quick.
Okay.
Hey, look, I don't know how much boxing experience y'all got.
Yeah.
I'd much rather be in front of Danny Garcia than Shawn Porter all day.
Oh my God, yo.
That's why I'm putting my head behind, for real.
Hey. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. I agree with you. I think Shawn Porter is a tougher fight for anybody. For Shawn Porter, it's a tougher fight. But style-wise,
but look, Boxing Boys. Look, this I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you too, Trey X. You know, Shawn Porter might have more power than Danny Garcia. You know, with the straight punches and shit like that. But Danny Garcia has shit you cannot teach, dog. Yeah, Danny Garcia will hit your ass, and you will not see that shit coming, dog. You will not see that shit coming. And them the worst ones to get hit by.
Elbows. He gonna hit you with forearms. He gonna hit you with his head. He gonna hit you with his shoulders.
And Danny ready for that. Danny's ready for that. He's Philly tough. Let's get it.
Hey, look, I done already seen Danny Garcia get his ass whooped several times. even if they
by who? Not in black and white. By who?
Mauricio Herrera whooped him. I felt like
man, this dude keep bringing up
this
this
fighter though. Shawn Porter don't have those skills though. Only people that bother Danny Garcia, only guys that really bother.
Esco said problem is Corey Porter is little toe pit bull. He won't give Danny any room to breathe, especially Porter's pace.
But Porter smells his work.
Esco says dude has a Duracell energy battery.
But here, Shawn Porter smothers his work, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If we're gonna look, so who you got, Cali, and who you got, Black Horse?
I got Danny Garcia by knockout, man.
Oh, let's go. Are you doing double Trey X for knockout? Let's go. Let's go.
There's no way in the world I see it getting caught, bro, all night. I see it getting caught. Tailor-made. Tailor-made for Danny.
Yo, this is true, man. Danny gonna be the WB. I'm going to that fight. Mark my words, dog. If Danny fights for that title again, dog, I'm going.
We gonna knock his ass back down to 140. We gonna knock him back down to 140. Don't even worry about it.
This dude, he's living in the past.
Back to 140 from whence you came, motherfucker.
Hey, Black Horseman, who you got winning, dog? What's your breakdown of the fight, dog? Who you got, Black Horseman?
Man, my breakdown is I'm gonna be Kenny Porter face, nigga. Kenny Porter face is gonna be so shocked, and he gonna be this nigga. Because
so you got Danny too?
Yeah, man. Danny gonna win that fight, bro.
Danny
gonna win that fight, bro.
Let's go.
I'm sorry, man. Just like Danny, he just got to me. I gotta agree with Boxing Clinic, man. You know what I'm saying? His timing, doc. People, you know, they don't give him that kind of credit, man. His timing and his power, man. And like I say, he may be flat-footed, but I mean that no look left hook and even that straight right coming down the pipe, man. He gonna time the fuck out of Porter. It's gonna be rough for the first couple rounds because he gonna come in with that wild shit, but he gonna get caught, man. He gonna get hurt, and I think like I say, I don't even know who had more power, Danny or Thurman. I think it's real close, but just like how Thurman was hurting Porter, I think Danny gonna really hurt. He gonna hurt Porter bad in there, man. And you know, Kenny, I can just see Kenny's face. Kenny gonna be mad as fuck.
You think so? Hey, go ahead.
Kenny gonna be hard.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Kenny gonna be holding on to Shawn like he was when Kell Brook beat him. Remember how he was holding Shawn's head and Shawn was crying? Like, Daddy, we gotta go back to eating pork pies.
Right. He gonna want to fight that. He gonna want to fight.
He gonna want to fight
Angel.
Again. He gonna want to fight Angel.
And when Danny Garcia get his ass whooped, Angel go walk out and say, "Fuck all y'all niggas."
Yo, go. He not little. You whack, bro. You whack. Get out of here, dog.
Hey, I got a dip, Corey.
Think about it, nigga.
Hey, Corey, I got a dip, man. I appreciate you having me on, man.
All right, Black Horseman.
No doubt, Chief.
Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be a good fight, though, man. I think Shawn can win. I'm not gonna say this like, he got no chance, you know. I think Shawn. I think for sure Shawn got a chance, but Shawn ain't a big puncher, though, man. You know, at 47. You know, I don't know if it's because he came from 54 on down, but you know he aggressive. You know, if he come out with a different game plan, little lateral move in the box a little bit, he might have a chance to do some angles. But
hey, yo, Boxing Clinic and Trey Eggs, though. If this shit, and Cali, welcome back. If this shit is true, yo, man, this shit is
true.
My God, this shit is crazy. If this is true, are you sure this is? Are you 100% sure it's true, dog?
I'm 100% sure, dog. I got a great fucking source, dog. It's true.
So you're 100% sure it's true, Boxing Clinic?
It's true, man.
You're willing to put all your credentials on this shit, dog. It's true. They're fighting.
Man.
Corey, if you're talking about Keith Thurman Vacated, it's 100% true, man.
What?
Verified, man.
Oh my God, dog. Oh my God. So it's not.
I got some more breaking news.
It's not a rumor anymore.
I got some more breaking news. I want to hear this one.
What's up?
Mikey Garcia will unify his WBC lightweight title with IBF champion Robert Easter Jr. next, according to the WBC.
Oh shit! Hey, I've been saying it. I've been saying it. Hey, I've been saying that Robert Easter ain't beating on Mikey Garcia, man. That's why I know one reason he didn't do it the first time because of the money, but that's an easy fight for him, man. That's an easy fight for Mikey, man.
It's going down. It started with free Meek Mills. He's free. Now the floodgates have opened. Wow.
Hey, the summer about to be lit. The summer about to be lit in boxing, bro. The summer about to be super lit. This summer about to be lit, though. I'm going to every fight I can,
Oh my God. I'm gonna have to. Oh my God. Yo, where does the Mikey Garcia Robert Easter fight happen? Yo, West Coast, East Coast? What's good?
Preferably on the West Coast because of Mikey Garcia pulling power.
But you know, Mikey Garcia done fought at the Barclays a couple times, though.
No, this should be in L.A. Hold on, this should be in L.A., man, because Mikey's
Nah, we don't want it in L.A. We want it in the East Coast.
Nah, we need it in L.A. I'm closer to it, man. That's right on me. I can drive to it. You know what I'm saying?
The thing about y'all West Coast fights, dog, like the Herd and the fucking Lara fight, that fight did come on at 1 a.m. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I know, right?
hey, man. Hey, for somebody who on the West Coast, we gotta get some fights out here.
That should be starting at like 10:30 and shit. Ain't nobody got time for it.
Corey, I can't lie here, man. I like Robert Easter, but Mikey's my guy, man. I'm going for Mikey Garcia, man. That's my dude.
Dog, Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter, man. This is a showdown, man. Wow.
I'm biased in that fight, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm biased.
Look. We'll do a rundown. We'll do a quick synopsis real quick. Before I wrap the show up, man. We'll do a quick breakdown on the Robert Easter versus Mikey Garcia fight, and I'm gonna have to change the title of this fucking show, dog. God damn. Yo, this title of the show is gonna have to be like Thurman Shawn Porter versus Danny, and then Mikey versus Easter, dog. So yeah, what's up,
Corey? I said I told you, bro, about my boy Boxing Clinic, man. I'm telling you.
I said you told you you've been needing to bring him on, bro. Yo, you gonna have to come through, man. I'm ready to lose my voice again, man. Damn. Yo, that shit was lit. You gotta come to our show, Boxing Clinic, on Saturdays on the fights, yo. We be lit up in here, don't we, Cali? And Trey X.
We be deep, bro. We be deep in here.
I do live commentary.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, I come through. I'm off Saturday, so yeah.
Yeah, we Trap House be there too. Hey, CJ, Trap House be there too, though, bro.
Oh yeah, that's my homie right there.
Yeah, but yo, you done got Trey X in the quiet as a church mouse over there. Trey X, you still there, dog? What's good?
Yeah, I'm up in this motherfucker.
Get them push-ups ready, dog. But hold on, though. But look,
so ask real quick. Hey, you should do a quick synopsis. So who does everybody have Robert Easter over Mikey Garcia? Like I said, I got Mikey, man.
Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna do a quick rundown on that before I wrap the show up. So Boxing Clinic, go first on the a mute your mic, Cali. But a Boxing Clinic, go first on the Mikey Garcia and Robert Easter. Let me hear some variables from you, man. Let me get it out of you, man. Go ahead, dog.
Mikey.
Let it rip.
Robert Jr. need a new coach. He's just undisciplined when it comes to using his height and range.
That's the same.
I don't see him.
And for the guys that's in the chats that don't know, Robert Easter still has the guy Stafford that Adrien the Problem Broner has left. So go ahead.
Yeah, he trained with his dad and Mike Stafford. I think he just need to get away, do something different. But he don't use his height and his reach to his advantage. The thing about it is Mikey squeezing back down to 35. He was at 170 pounds before he fought Sergey Lipias in the original camp. So that might be a factor, but, Robert Jr. he ain't putting it together, dog. I expect Mikey to be a tactician and dominate him. I'll just keep it short, simple, and sweet, dog. I don't expect Robert Easter Jr. to make a miracle in one night, in one training camp, all this shit. Javier Fortuna was beating his ass, Shavakov was giving him a run for his money. Richard Comey, that was a tough fight. I mean, he hasn't had a good fight since he beat Mendez, I think. That was the best fight he had so far on television. So
But you gotta
Mikey Garcia
understand
is
though,
just a different animal.
you gotta understand too though, Boxing Clinic, those fighters that he fought, man, were tough, dude. They were tough.
They
though,
were
man.
tough.
And one of the fighters that he fought, isn't he a champion now?
Who?
Didn't he fight the guy that's with Ricky Hatton Promotions?
Shapakoff? Not Shapakoff. Who you talking about?
Who just beat Bartholomew?
Oh, you talking about Relic? He didn't fight him.
He didn't fight him?
Nah.
Oh, all right, my bad. I thought he fought him, man. I got him in the other.
But the thing about it is, those guys, you should be able to use your athletic ability.
But isn't Relic a champion at 135?
No, Bartholomew moved up to 140. He's a champion at 140.
Oh, I ain't even know that, dog. He's slick with that shit, dog.
Yeah, he moved up to 140. He got dominated by Relic though. So
I know.
I mean, the first fight he got dominated. He got a Relic got robbed, but Easter Jr., man, like I said, him and Adrien Broner need to consider moving over there with Derrick James, dog. Really, especially Broner. I like what Kevin Cunningham did with Broner, but I think it's more. I think he can get more out of working with Charlo and Spence and Robert Brandt and Derrick James, and so can Robert Easter Jr. I mean, he got all that talent. He just like Broner, got the speed, everything. He even got the feet that Broner don't got. He just don't put it together.
CJ, I wish that Robert Easter could fight with.
Hey, somebody just joined. Actual Facts, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, that's Angel right there. Hey, let me say this real quick,
buddy. How you doing today, buddy?
Good, man. I'm good.
We can get you in. After Cali. We're talking about the Robert Easter versus Mikey Garcia breakdown here on Coy Lee Boxing. Please like and subscribe, y'all. Go ahead, Cali.
Hey, I wanted to say this. I wish Emmanuel Stewart was alive because that's what I think he would be fantastic for Robert Easter. Teach him how to fight tall. You know what I'm saying? Because Robert Easter, man. Yeah, Robert Easter, man, he smothers his work, man. He tries to fight like a little guy, and he can be taking advantage of his size and his length, and it just absolutely, it's hard to watch, man. It's like, dude, why the fuck are you fighting down? Why are you fighting to like a little guy? That's why Javier Fortuna whipped his ass, because he couldn't keep him on the outside with a jab. You know what I mean? He has his jab, and he doesn't have much of a jab, man. To me, his jab isn't that good. He should be able to throw a stiff jab and vary the speed of a jab and angles of a jab, and he doesn't. He fights small. Instead, he chooses to fight on the inside with the guy who has shorter arms who's going to get better leverage on the shots. That's dumb as fuck to me, man. I'm just saying, man. I mean, that's why I got Mikey beating the shit out of him. Mikey's also...
Yeah.
Mikey stops Robert Garcia, Robert Easter. Man,
Mikey stops him? Mikey stops
Robert Easter, man. I got that. Robert Easter gets stopped by Mikey Garcia.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. Hey, go ahead. Then we go back to Alex, the new guy on the channel. Welcome, man.
Well, shit, I think Mikey Garcia whooped Robert Easter Jr. motherfucking. I'm not high on Easter Jr., man. He fighting straight lines. I don't like how he give up his advantages. I mean, like, you got some fighters from the past like Diego Corrales and Paul Williams that was tall guys that fought on the inside. Or even somebody like Jared Hurd right now. But when I look at them dudes they train to prepare for that. Like, if you look at Jared Hurd train, you're going to see him throwing a lot of short, weird-looking punches. They going to look strange, but they effective for him fighting on the inside. When I see Robert Easter Jr. training and hitting the mitts and shit, he getting full extension on his punches. So why would you train to get full extension when you going to fight on the inside in the actual fight? You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Mikey Garcia just too much of a technician for him. 135 is the true weight class for Mikey Garcia. That's where he looks his best physically and in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So I think it'd be too much for Robert Easter Jr. And plus another thing, one last thing. Mikey Garcia is an opportunist. So if that motherfucker picking you to fight, he feel like he can beat you. He sees something that he can exploit. So I'm taking Garcia.
That's facts. That's facts right there. That's exactly what he said. He's an opportunist. He's an opportunist. His opportunity was to avoid Regis Prograis and go fight Mikey Garcia and go fight Robert Easter Jr. So his opportunity was to get the fuck up out of 140. He like Lippiette was a tough motherfucker. Imagine what Regis is gonna bring on that ass. So
you forgot about Josh Taylor. Remember CJ? Josh Taylor called him out too.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
I
so
feel.
look, Alex, go ahead. So how you feeling about the breakdown? Are you done, Trex?
Yeah.
Hey, Alex, go ahead and let it rip. What we talking about right now? You just came in. Welcome to Corey Lee's Boxing, man. And what we're talking about right now is we're talking about the breaking news on Robert Easter Jr. in a unified match versus Mikey Garcia. Let it rip, Alex. Welcome.
It's Angel, man.
Angel, my bad. Angel. Go let it rip, Angel.
Yeah, man. Like I got Mikey on that one. He got too many weapons. He's too versatile. He he makes adjustments on the fly. He reads his opponent well the first 2 rounds, and he'll just slowly pick Robert Easter apart. Man, he'll punish him the whole 12 rounds and win a UD easy. If not, I mean, Easter do got a good chin, but the way Fortuna was manhandling him at certain points, man,
Mm,
Michael crush. He probably crushed Easter right now, man. Easter
mm.
needs a new trainer. Easter, he gotta that like y'all said, man. He gotta learn how to fight tall, use his physical advantages. Right now, man, if he go in there with Mikey, he definitely gonna lose, man. He definitely gonna lose. I can see him getting a late round stoppage between the ninth and 11th round, or if not, a unanimous decision in Mikey's favor. I
All
mean,
right, y'all, and what I'm actually gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna actually be the last pick, and you gotta save the best for last sometimes, y'all. I mean, sometimes I gotta toot my own horn, man. I think all of y'all are fucking wrong, dog. Robert Easter, yeah, let's go. I think Robert Easter's gonna win, man. That's my personal opinion, man. I think he's gonna use his range, and yeah, man. I mean, I respect all of y'all's opinion, man. But I think this will be a defining
Gonna
fight
use
in
his
Robert.
range. When has that motherfucker ever used his range?
I think he's gonna. I think he's done it a couple times in some of the fights that he's shown that he can use his
Comes straight
range.
to his
He
opponent
hasn't
in the
used
fight.
his range in every single fight the whole time. But I've seen glimpses of him using his range. And my personal opinion is I'm gonna go against I'm gonna go against the favorite to win. And I'm gonna actually,
Hey, you
pick on a
saw him
limb right
trying
now.
against Javier Martina, and Javier Fortuna had rocked his ass, had him on the ropes, had hurt him. Hurt him.
Yeah, I
And he was
seen
trying
that.
to do that shit, man. So what do you
I
think?
seen
Mikey's a
that.
bigger puncher than Fortuna, man. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
but
man, he in
right
trouble.
now, right now, what I can say on live on this show, y'all, is what I can say right now. I don't really do this that often, but I'm gonna favor right now, just right now, thinking of all the variables that can happen. I'm gonna favor right now. I'm gonna favor Robert Easter Jr. You know what I'm saying? I think he's the more bigger fighter. I think he slims down to 135. He melts his body down, man. This might be Robert Easter's last fight at 135. After if he can beat Mikey Garcia, I don't got him going any more fights at 135, man, because they were already talking about. Adrien Broner was already talking about he was going to move up after the last fight. But I
Let me
guess
make a
this,
point when you get done.
I guess this fight, is going to definitely force him to stay to 135 a little bit longer before a large frame like, Robert Easter Jr., man. He's pretty much a skeleton come fight night, man. And, like I said, man, I think it's one of those type of situations where, I think he can actually do good in spots. But I think Mikey Garcia is a really good rough and rugged fighter, man. I'm not taking anything away from some of y'all's picks, because all of y'all pretty much picked Mikey Garcia. And I understand why y'all picked Mikey Garcia. But I think that is a lot closer than what y'all think it is. I
Hey,
think that,
Corey, do you think that Robert Easter actually beat Javier Fortuna? Because I don't. I thought Fortuna won that fight.
I think he did get a little bit of help on that fight. I'm not going to lie.
Hey, let me make
I'm
a
not
point
going to lie.
real quick. Off in that fight right there, I remember thinking that Robert Easter Jr. needs to move up in weight because he got a big frame for that weight class, and then anybody that like overtrained or lost a lot of weight, it's kind of hard to like for your body to react the way that it's supposed to. And Robert Easter Jr. looked sluggish in that fight. Like his muscles didn't look as fast twitch as like when he knocked out that one dude. I can't remember his name when he first won the little belt and shit. But he just didn't look. His muscles didn't look like they was as fast twitches I'm normally used to seeing. So I think he need to move up to 140. Me personally.
Hey, Georgie, Porgy in the chats, man. Shout out everybody in the chats. MBT Boxing, Ronald Finkley. We got Esco. We got Trap Media. Shout out everybody in the chat, man. Who do y'all think? I want to know who do y'all think in the chats right now. Who do y'all think is gonna win versus Robert Easter Jr. Versus Mikey Garcia and Angel. Before we head out and wrap the show up, man. Wow, man, you missed a pretty big show, man. I mean, this was a spontaneous show. I do go live, and my mandated show is Thursday nights at 8:00 p.m. You can catch me at Trey X live, and Cali Enigma's on there sometimes as well. Y'all are more than invited. But what I'm trying to tell you is, Angel, Keith Thurman has dropped his WBC strap. He's strapless. Pause. So, I mean, right now, he's not actually the WBC champion.
You broke up real bad. You broke up real bad, man.
Did you hear me, Angel?
Angel.
Yeah,
Angel, he's basically asking you. Yeah.
I heard him.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That was inevitable. You know, we all know why he did that. You know what I'm saying? So now the WBC ordered, you know, Porter and Garcia to fight. So the winner out of that has to fight Keith, because he's gonna be the mandated opponent for the winner of that fight. And that's automatic. And I knew that was gonna happen. I knew they were gonna do this. And it's the Duck Triangle, man. I knew they were gonna effectively try to box out Spence. And they're gonna continue this for the next 3 to 4 fights, man. I'm telling you. This is the reason. This is the way they're gonna box out Spence out of that WBC belt and out of all the other 2 belts. You know, it is what it is.
It's sad. Yeah, I agree with that, man. This is the one.
In that type of fight, do you honestly think that he's
gonna have to hope he can get a fight with Chance Crawford, man?
Do you honestly think that in that fight, Angel, that actually you know, that Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter, do you think Danny Garcia has a chance of knocking Shawn Porter out?
He does. He does, because Shawn
Porter. Wow, yeah. God damn, Trey X, 501, dog. Get your picks up, dog. You wrong.
Let me tell you why.
Y'all all gonna hold hands when he get his ass whooped.
I'm not even a Danny Garcia fan, man. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not even Danny Garcia fan. I don't need.
Oh no, you're Puerto Rican and you're not even a. Oh my.
I'm not a fan of his, man. I'm not. Hell no.
Damn.
Hell no.
Damn.
Here's the thing, man. Danny knocks out Porter in like a late round stoppage because Porter he bull rushes him, and I've seen Danny knock out dudes that bull rush him. I've seen it in sparring. I've seen it in the amateurs, and he gonna do that. Porter is tailor made for Danny's style, man.
That's what I'm trying to tell Trey X. Everybody on the panel was trying to tell Trey X that, man. The boxing clinic.
The only way that Porter wins is if he do what he did to damn Berto, which is headbutt.
Oh,
what's gonna happen
into oblivion? That's the only way Porter wins,
and that's what he gonna do.
When Porter throws a jab in sparring, and when he throws a jab on a bag, it looks really good. But when he does that in the ring, he doesn't put that into practical application, man. He just don't. Maybe his jab look a little bit better. His jab look a little bit better against Keith and the last kid he fought. But come on, man,
I don't even know this guy. Excuse me, actual factual. I don't even know this guy. He's saying the same shit I said about his jab.
Yeah.
I had to put that in there, though.
That don't mean y'all right, though.
Yo,
he is, man. Look at his jab.
What are you talking about, Trey X?
His jab is trash.
That's just
Trey X.
This is my educated boxing opinion.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I just said we just happen to agree and we don't know each other. You know, that's kind of a fucking coincidence, right?
Okay.
I'm not saying it was factual. It's a coincidence, bro. That we said the same shit. Before he came on, I didn't know this guy.
Hey, you know what though? Hey, I know both. I know CJ and I know Angel, and that's why I brought him, bro. That's why I brought him, bro. I brought CJ and Angel because they both got extensive boxing knowledge.
Yes,
that's why I wanted to bring them in.
Listen, man,
That's
I've
what's
been in the ring. I've been in the ring myself. I done sparred many times, man. I keep in shape, and I still spar to this day, man. 35 years old. I've been in it for a long time, man.
Yeah, I'm 33.
And I know my
started
shit,
fighting
man.
when
And
I was
I mean, I'm not the
14.
fucking
Trey.
expert. I'm not a
I got
fucking,
actual fights, so I know what
Yo,
I'm talking about too.
you know what I mean?
I was
So,
an open
so you
class
feel me
fighter. I
then?
know what I'm
So,
talking about.
yeah,
yo,
man.
Trey
Yeah,
X,
man.
yo, you're wrong.
No, we
That's
could
That's
talk.
my opinion too.
Yeah, man.
And look, I don't need
Yeah, you
strength
right.
in
You right. You
numbers
got hey,
either.
Trey
Shit,
X, Trey X,
hey,
Trey X.
I'm
I ain't
one
trying to.
I'm
I ain't
one
trying to
deep,
step on your
bro.
Oh,
toes. I ain't trying to step on your toes.
shit, dog.
You right. You got your opinion though. You got your opinion though. You right though. I feel you on that. You know, but I'm not saying that Sean gonna lose or win. I'm just giving you my educated opinion. I only can tell you factual when I actually break down the tape. A lot of the times when I break down the tape, my opinions do change though. But the thing about Sean, like his jab, it just irks me, dog. I'm sorry, it just irks me sometimes. Like sometimes it's good, and that's when he had his best. And then other times, you know, even his pops will tell you. I mean, it's just something he got to do. His style is sweet though. You know, his body count in the amateurs is probably one of the greatest you ever know. He beat Alexander Usyk, the dude that's about to try to be
Oh,
undisputed at
what? He
cruiserweight.
beat
He
your
beat
bitch
him.
ass boy, Corey?
He
Who?
beat
What
him in the
happened?
He beat your
amateurs.
whole ass
He
boy
beat Usyk.
Usyk, did he?
Hold on, what happened?
Shawn Porter beat Usyk in the amateurs. He fought at
What?
165. He beat
Yeah.
Usyk.
He what?
Hell nah.
I know he
Yeah,
beat
yeah.
your mother pound for
What?
He
pound.
beat
Big ass
him.
motherfucker, did he?
When did
Yeah, he
that
beat
happen?
him. He in the amateurs. He beat him. Danny
What year?
Jacobs.
When though?
Yeah.
Like a long
I
time
just know.
ago?
I just know.
Music
I just
hasn't
beat
been
no.
165 in a long time.
No, this is the
Yeah, this was
amateurs.
when
The
they was
amateurs. I
kids,
said it's
man. They
amateur
was
Oh,
count.
they was
all right.
kids,
Yeah.
man. They was kids.
I'm just saying. as an
They
amateur,
was
his
kids.
body
They was
count was really,
100.
really good.
They was
Hey,
150
let
pounds
me make a
Yeah,
together.
point.
Trey
Let me make
X,
a point.
chill, dog. You know
Hey, let me,
Usyk, what's up,
hey,
dog? You know
hey,
what
let me
time it
make
is
a
with
point
Usyk.
real quick.
But the point I'm making is Shawn Porter, as far as his daddy say, his style is more predicated on fighting taller fighters. He looked better fighting taller fighters. So I mean, like if he beat Danny Garcia, will I be like, oh fuck this shit, fuck boxing? No, I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
boxing, you know.
Boxing,
I
yeah.
like Shawn Porter, I like Danny Garcia, but guess what? They both ducking Earl Spence. So that I mean, I feel bad for Earl Spence, dog. I really do.
Yeah.
I feel fucking bad for that guy, dog. Cause he gonna have to move up and just go be a Paul Williams, dog. We know when Paul Williams moved up too far, we know what happened. So I mean, for him, it's a sad situation.
Paul Williams
I mean,
got cold cocked by Sergio Martinez, dog.
yeah, he did. He did. You know, before he lost his legs, he was going to fight Canelo.
Paul Williams was a rap, dog.
But nobody wanted to fight him at 47, though. Floyd,
Let
Pacquiao.
me make a point real quick, man. Shawn Porter, I think he don't get enough credit for some of the things that he does in the ring. People make it seem like he fighting straight lines and he comes straight to a dude every time. The dude does circle opponents, bro, and he will jump in suddenly.
Trey, that nigga hard to watch, bro. I mean, what the fuck, bro? I mean, man, this shit's
Can I make
ugly,
my
bro.
opinion? Can I make my point though? Look,
It's like, man.
I don't need strength in numbers, bro. I don't need nobody to agree with me on
Yeah.
that, bro. I'm one deep in life. I ain't got no brothers, no sisters, none of that shit, bro. So I don't need nobody to agree with me. I'm just making my point. I respect everybody's opinion, but I'm just making my point. You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker think he Triple H in the ring, bro.
I feel like Shawn Porter got advantages in this fight. And I think that he's being underrated.
Oh my God.
So
Hey, look. I agree with him. I agree. Shawn Porter do have advantages. He's the better athlete,
Oh
period.
my
Quicker,
God.
faster.
he's
You know, he's
bigger
a better
too, bro.
athlete. But I'm just
Garcia coming from
thinking.
140.
Yeah, like I agree with you. And Shawn Porter coming down from 154. You know, I agree 100% with you. But it's hard for me to be objective. You know, to be straight up with Shawn Porter. He's just so hard to watch. Him and Lara before the Hurd fight. I can just live without seeing them two motherfuckers fight again. Them two guys,
See,
dog.
but what I'm saying is like people don't like his style, but them elbows and headbutts and shit still hurt, bro.
No, that's not even legal. It's not even legal though, bro.
Hey,
It might
I want Andrew.
Going on, dog.
Hey,
That's what
Corey,
you going on,
it might
dog.
not be legal, but
Get
Corey,
out of here, dog. Get out of here, dog.
Corey, let
Hey.
Angel touch up on this one, man. Let Angel touch up on this one, man.
Oh
If
my
we can let Angel touch up on it.
Hey, dude, them elbows and them ball, man, he's just so hard to watch, though. But I like him, though. I like him and his pop relationship, but, dog, it's hard to watch them elbows. Adrien Broner was getting it the worst, dog. Dog, Bardo, dog. Bardo was lumped up from elbows and headbutts, not from no punches, dog.
Mike James, what's up in the chat?
But who won the fight?
PJ, what's up in the chat?
He won the fight. I give you that. Bardo ain't been shit since he got popped for the TDs.
What you were saying now, Angel? You had a you wanted a rebuttal from what he said?
I think, you know, it was like Porter just needs to like calm down in there. He be like too hyped. Like he don't take his fucking time, and that's when he ends up going in, throwing the damn headbutts and the fucking elbows.
Oh shit, y'all.
He just
my bad. Hey,
time.
Angel, I don't mean to cut you off, man. Hold on real quick. I just got the text, y'all. I might go a little longer now.
Suleiman coming. Suleiman. Angel. Hey, TBC, bro. CJ, you gotta stay. You gotta stay. He says the craziest shit, man. You gotta stick around, bro. You can't go. You can't go.
Suleiman about to agree with y'all because his favorite fighter at 147 is Danny Garcia. And whenever y'all get in,
oh my God,
Danny Garcia against Earl Spence, let me know.
No, he also talked that crazy shit about Triple G. He talks that crazy shit about Triple G, man. He says the craziest shit about Triple G.
I can't stand them Triple G guys, dog.
Here we go.
You know that's one person I can't stand, Kyrie.
Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Yo, why he always do that at the end of the show, though, man? Like, every time he always asks for the invite at the end of the show, man. God damn. He did that shit the other day, too, man. Fuck. Go ahead, Suleiman. There you go, man. Damn, dog. You got the invite, dog. Check your email, dog. But yeah, man. So what was we talking about? Oh yeah, the Danny Garcia.
Corey. I just want to tell CJ and Angel, this dude picked against everybody. Listen what he says. He picked Centeno to win by knockout. He picked Cuellar to win by knockout. That's what Suleiman picked, man. He picked He picked Cuellar. He picked Cuellar and he picked Centeno by knockout, man, this weekend. Suleiman.
Hey, hold on. Hey, is this that Angel Santos from ain't that Angel Santos that be commenting on my shit?
All right, y'all, hold on. Hey, Suleiman, are you here? Suleiman, is that you?
Yeah, man, I hear you, man. How y'all doing?
Suleiman, what's up, Suleiman? Suleiman is in the building. All right, now, Suleiman, to catch everybody up. Suleiman, to catch everybody up, we're going to just let everybody know who you picked last weekend and why you picked them. This is the last time we're going to bring it up.
Okay,
Suleiman, excuse me, Suleiman. Did Hugo Centennial Jr. win by knockout? I didn't see the fight.
Nah, yo, check this out. He got knocked out, but you know he got $225,000. And you know what they gave Jermel Charlo? They gave him $500,000. He made $500,000. And then they said all the purses. Gervonta and Cuellar, they both got paid the same money, $350,000. Adrien Broner got $1 million, and Jesse Vargas got $500,000. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, Hugo Centeno made his little money, man. He got 3 months suspension, and he'll be back.
Why he get suspended for, Suleiman?
Because when you get knocked out, you get suspended for 3 months. So listen. Those picks were not bad because as you see, at the end of the day, things happen.
0-2-1. I don't want to hear those picks that bad. Them picks
Gervonta Davis got paid the same money as Cuellar. As Jesus Cuellar, they got paid the same.
Bet on that shit, Suleiman. How we gonna go trick?
Yo, Suleiman, you made my whole fucking day, dog. It was a bad day too, dog.
How we gonna trick something, bro? If you done lost all
oh my God!
Lined up for us out there. I thought you had some little New York honeys lined up for us. How we gonna trick something, man?
Hey, but check this out. Suleiman. Not too many guys made $25,000 in one shot.
Hey, Suleiman, what you trying to protect? Suleiman, what you trying to protect Triple G from Jermel Charlo?
No, I'm not trying to protect Triple G, man. Triple G want to fight Charlo. You didn't hear about that?
You believe that shit?
Hey, Suleiman. So look, Suleiman, who you got? So listen, who you got winning? The fights coming up. Daniel Jacobs versus Selecki. You know, if Danny Jacobs beats him, maybe he'll get his rematch with Golovkin. How do you see that fight going?
Okay, well,
Or do you have Vanes Rosen getting past? I mean, how do you feel that, are they going to win?
Okay, but Vanes is going to fight Triple G, right? They're saying that the Triple G want to start negotiations after the fight with Jamal Charlo. He said if Jamal Charlo want to comply, he's willing to comply. I don't think he's going to touch Saul Canelo Alvarez. I don't think so. Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Is Vanes Rosen stand any chance with Golovkin?
Well, Vanes Rosen, it depends on the sparring. We haven't heard how much sparring he was. He was in a training camp preparing for something. But at the end of the day, man, if you stay busy and you got a sharp jab and you sparring, you might have a chance. But if you go in the ring, man, look, he has ring rust, man. He's fighting a seasoned fighter. I don't think he has a chance, man. But that's a substitute fight.
Thank you would stop trying to because at first you was trying to approve that bullshit fight. Remember you were saying like this was a credible fight. You just say that this is a bullshit fight.
He got a 2-year layoff, man. And when you got 2 years layoff, man, I don't care how fit you are. You could be training all year round, and you could be sparring.
Suleiman's coming around.
You're gonna have some ring rust, boss. You're gonna have some ring rust. Timing's gonna be off. You're gonna have some ring rust, man. And he got a 3. He came back. He fight in 3 weeks. So at the end of the day, it's a stay busy fight. He might get lucky.
So Suleiman, Jamal Charlo and Triple G, who you got?
Jamal Charlo and Triple G. If you see the fight where Hugo Centeno, Jamal Charlo, he's a small fighter because what he did was he's smart, intelligent. Let me show you why, right?
You said he was smart.
Yeah, he waited for a counter punch. Like he was stalking Hugo, right? Hugo was just jabbing. When Hugo threw the right hand in the second round, that's when he pounced on him. He threw an avalanche of punches. He waited for
is Jamal Charlo still a weight bully?
All those guys are weight bullies.
You said Jamal Charlo.
He's making the weight, right? So he's good. He's making the weight. So I don't consider him a weight. He's making the weight.
Boy, that done knocked some sense into Suleiman.
Damn, Suleiman. Right now.
Hey, CJ, you hit this boy. We didn't see it. CJ, you hit this boy upside his head. Andrew, what are y'all doing? He wasn't talking like this just a few days ago, man.
Charlo hit that motherfucker Centeno so hard, Suleiman felt it.
Oh, listen, you remember we was talking about the UK route for Broner? Broner wants to fight this guy, Amir Khan. He wants to go to the UK and fight Amir Khan. And then Frankie Gavin, he's not fighting for the IBO belt. The IBO is vacant, so you never know. The IBO might be given to that fight. If he fights Amir Khan, they might give him the IBO belt.
Yeah, he got a good point. Yeah, he's right. I can agree with that.
He's going to
go. That's a big fight. That's a big fight for that IBO belt.
Because what happened is he's going to go the UK route because that's where he's going to make money because he gets $1 million for a fight with Jesse Vargas, right? He want to create revenue. And then Heyman is starting to get into that market over there. So if he goes over there and they're going to give him the IBO, he fights Amir Khan.
Hold on, no. Suleiman, though. CJ, don't you think it'll probably cost them maybe like 3.5, maybe $5 million for them to get to even get Adrien to think about going over to the UK? Don't you think so?
Yeah. It'll have to be a $5 million offer at least. He don't want to come over there, He in the Roy Jones, Floyd Mayweather type of class of them that thinking, I'm not gonna go over there. He not Timothy Bradley going to Whoop Jr. with her. He not Earl Spence. He not those type of guys.
So look, this is what I'm asking you. Suleiman. What do you have? How do you have the Jacobs versus Selecki fight going down? Because you said Selecki was the one that knocked out Centeno, remember?
Well, the fella said that Selecki only got 8 knockouts, but Selecki is hot. Selecki is hot.
Yeah. He's not lying about that. Selecki, hold on real quick, Suleiman. Selecki had 7 straight knockouts before he had a decision versus Jack Colclough. So he had 2nd straight. I don't know what the fuck he taking or what they training, what they teaching him.
7?
But he had 7 straight knockouts before he had a decision versus Jack Colclough.
So what was his record? Because he's 25-10, right?
He got 7 of them in a row. I just counted them the other day. I did the breakdown prediction on him yesterday. He got 7 in a row. He hot. He hot.
Check this out, right? Remember Jacob's weakness is a movie boxer like Dimitri Pirog. Both his losses come to Eastern European fighters. And he's big. I don't know if they're compatible in size, but he also got a lot of ring rust. He hasn't fought. The last fight he fought was this guy, right? Luis Arias. You think that's a playoff?
That was in October though.
Because if he does a Jermell Charlo, like he waits for him to open up and just tears him up, he has a chance of winning. But if he doesn't do a Jermell Charlo, then I don't know, man. Because Jermell Charlo waited for the guy to throw the right hand and he jumped on him like a Rottweiler. So,
but you had Centennial winning. Like that was actually, to be honest with you, the way you picked that whole fight card, Suleiman, that's actually gonna go down in the Core Elite Boxing record books. I have never had one person on my show pick the upset in all 3 fights, man. All 3 of them.
I think Hugo played the wrong fight. Hugo should have started boxing. The first one he brought.
I know.
Everybody know Clayar was losing, bro.
Oh
if Adam Mares, if he couldn't beat Adam Mares, bro, he wouldn't beat Tank. I don't care what you say.
So Suleiman, how is Centennial supposed to fight Suleiman? How is Centennial supposed to fight, dog? I'm asking you.
He said that you should have boxed more for the first 3 rounds because not for nothing, but Jermell's power. He got power, bro. In the first 30 rounds, he's dangerous, bro. So I got.
You said Centennial was gonna knock him out.
Yeah, but I thought he had a chance, but once he threw a right hand, he jumped on him. You see the fight? You see how he did it?
Damn, dog! I didn't know your boy was gonna go down like that. Oh, but I did pick him to go down like that. Damn.
But now look at this, right? Triple G watched that fight. What do you think Triple G is gonna do? He's gonna fight him the same way he fought David Lemieux. He's gonna use the jab a lot, double up on his jab. He's going to use a lot of jabs on Charlo.
Charlo got a great jab too, man.
So Suleiman, who do you got? Suleiman, who do you got?
Charlo got a better jab.
All right, hey Angel, I'm gonna let you go right after I ask Suleiman this one question. Suleiman, who do you got winning in a Jamal Charlo showdown versus Gennady Triple G Golovkin? Suleiman, break it down now, dog, and I'm gonna let Angel go after that.
Wait, but this guy, if he hurts,
actually, I want all of y'all to break it down, and then I'm gonna wrap the show up because I gotta go.
Okay, Triple G come out with a jab. Triple G's gonna test him out, but the thing is that Charlo got a power jab. Charlo's jab is different than Triple G. Triple G could hurt you with his jab and drop you. So if Triple G lands, not Triple G, Charlo. If Charlo tags him with a shot, hurts him. Then I don't know. I don't even think even Triple G can handle that. But if Triple G could disrupt his power, his movement, and be cagey about it, don't leave no openings, because what happened is that's why Adrien Broner doesn't throw a lot of punches, because Adrien Broner don't waste his punches because he's not waiting for a counter. That's why he's hard to knock out, because see, when you throw punches, you create openings and you could get counted. That's why this guy doesn't like to throw a lot of punches. Adrien Broner, they were talking about his style in another show, and they say he doesn't waste punches. He's very economical with punches. He's very hard to counter. All the fighters that fought him. So Triple G got to do that same thing. He got to throw punches very wisely, because Jermell Charlo sees an opening and he could knock you out one mistake. Jermell Charlo could knock you on one mistake.
So who you got, Suleiman?
Okay, well, my pick.
Oh, what happened to Angel? Angel left. Damn.
I'll
right back to you.
But I'm gonna be neutral on this one, man. I'm gonna be neutral because Jermell Charlo is too strong.
Man, we don't want to hear that song.
God damn, the dude and just left the chat because you took. Come on, Suleiman.
Okay, Triple G.
So you got. I knew you was gonna pick Triple G. I don't know why I asked you. I knew. Hey, Cal. Hey, the boxing clinic. Who you got in that fight, dog?
Man, I really ain't broke down the film, but my fandom lies with Jamal Charlo. But
okay,
for some reason they don't want that fight. But it'll be the battle of the jabs. Suleiman, you talking some shit.
Suleiman. Before we go, man, I wanted to tell you too, man. Live on this show, man. We actually just had breaking news. Your boy, Keith one-time Thurman Suleiman, has just vacated his WBC belt. And breaking news, and now Shawn Porter versus Danny Swift Garcia will fight for the WBC 147-pound World Championship. Suleiman, how do you feel about that?
You see, boss, it's a wrap for Danny Garcia. Is going to destroy Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter's going to get devastated, bro. Shawn Porter to me is the weakest welterweight, bro.
Hey, Suleiman, my dude.
Hey, Suleiman, Trey X picked Shawn Porter to win that fight, Suleiman, your boy Trey X.
I don't see what Trey X sees in Shawn Porter. He got dropped even by Adrien Broner. AB dropped him. I don't know, but how are you going to stop a man that hits very hard? He fights, he's flat-footed. He likes to fight short. He likes to attack the body. He could jab, hurt you in there. He likes to choke. How are you going to fight somebody? Oh, I don't know what to me.
How you gonna make a pick confidently when you got all your shit wrong this past weekend? Get a fight right. Get a fight right around this motherfucker.
You know Javante's got the same money as Cuellar.
Yeah. Get a fight right. Get a fight right.
They didn't think Cuellar's gonna lose. They didn't think Cuellar was gonna lose. Cuellar got paid $350,000. Gervonta Davis got paid $350,000. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but that's what they got paid. Get a fight right.
Pick, man. The guy is a monster puncher. What you have to do? They give Cuellar $350,000 for that fight.
And you knew all this shit going to the fight. Why you didn't pick the winner?
I picked Cuellar, but hey, man, Gervonta is on his A game. What you want me to do? I can't do nothing about that.
Get a fight right, then talk to me. I ain't seen you get nothing.
Hey, Suleiman, tell Trey X, man, about Shawn Porter. He picked Shawn Porter to beat Danny Garcia ass, man.
Shawn Porter better be on his A game if I fight Danny Garcia. Because Danny Garcia's going to be on his A game.
Yeah!
Because Danny Garcia tore Keith Thurman's rotator cuff.
Tell him what he did to Keith Thurman. Tell him.
Keith Thurman is hurt, and that fight could have gone either way. Okay, and you better be careful with your picks, boss. Look when you get to it.
Man, Suleiman, you already so.
Cali, Trey, Suleiman getting hype over Danny, dog. He feeling Danny, dog. Danny, hey, Suleiman, Danny is this close from getting that strap back, Suleiman. How you feel about that, dog?
I'm happy, man. I'm very happy, man. Another reason why this fighter is so effective, right? And I'm also sure his longevity has lasted also is because they're both trained by their fathers. You know that, right?
Hey, Suleiman, tell Danny after he beat Shawn that he needs to get in the ring with Errol Spence Jr.
He's gonna boss, let him get his belt back. When he gets belt back, then it's up for grabs, man. He wants to.
Hey, Suleiman, tell him, man. Danny ain't scared. Let him know, Suleiman.
He wanted to fight Errol Spence, but they don't want to pay the money he wants.
Oh.
Remember when Manny Pacquiao asked him to fight?
He asked for $5 million or something like that to fight Errol Spence Jr. Come on, man.
Yo, Danny Garcia is the apex fighter.
Hey, Suleiman, Trey X said Shawn Porter is gonna beat the shit out of Danny Garcia. What's up, Suleiman?
How's he gonna beat him, man? How? Well, what?
He gonna rough his ass up. That's what he gonna do.
And Shawn Porter likes to be on the ropes too. Shawn Porter likes to be on the ropes.
When the hell do you see Shawn Porter on the ropes? Now you making up shit.
How he got Malignaggi out of the way?
Oh, I'm sweating in this joint.
He likes to fight on the ropes.
We gonna do that motherfucker.
Suleiman, how Danny Garcia and Shawn Porter fight gonna go? Let him know, man. Don't bite your tongue. This Corey Lee boxing. Don't bite your tongue, Suleiman. Let it rip.
I'm not fanatic, but this fight's gonna end early, boss, because
know that motherfucker gonna be out of there.
Yeah.
It's gonna end early.
Where's Keita?
Oh shit, yo. Suleiman, let him know. We can't hear you.
Okay, what I'm saying is Danny Garcia is a very, very serious, dangerous fighter at the welterweight division. He's known for ending people's careers and ruining fighters. So I got a feeling he's gonna knock this fighter out in the early rounds. He's gonna wear him out.
Suleiman, what round you got him knocking him out in, man? Suleiman, what round, man?
It's gonna be a lot of hype, but I got a feeling Danny Garcia's he's gonna textbook. He's gonna work the angles and everything. Yeah. I give it like 5 rounds, 5-round knockout.
How many?
5 rounds.
How many, Suleiman? How many? I can't hear you. Everybody, what happened?
He's gonna wear him out. It's gonna systematically destroy Shawn Porter. 5
rounds. You heard it here first, y'all. Suleiman picked it. It's a wrap. Danny Garcia is knocking Shawn Porter out in 5 rounds. You heard it here first. You heard it here first, y'all.
Let me have a rebuttal.
Suleiman.
No, let me have a rebuttal. That motherfucker. Hey, Shawn Porter gonna go in that motherfucker and we gonna rough his ass up. We gonna probably get him up out of there in about 10 rounds, and I'm gonna go to the fight. And after we shine on his ass, we gonna walk out that bitch looking like when we walk out that bitch, we gonna look like Wesley Snipes, Cuba Gooding Jr. and 50 Cent walking about that bitch.
This shit has been too funny. Hey, the boxing clinic, what you gotta say, dog? Cali Enigma, what you gotta say? Y'all biting y'all. What's up, dog?
No, man. Suleiman, dog. He get this right. He the GOAT, dog. He picked this shit right.
Suleiman. I mean, how much faith do you have in the pick that you're picking over Shawn Porter? How much faith do you have in Danny Garcia TKO and Shawn Porter or knockout?
I had a lot of faith on Danny because I had a lot of faith on Cuellar too because Cuellar got paid the same money, but the problem is that this guy he hit him with some devastating shot.
Purses, man. What the purse got to do with anything?
I don't think Shawn Porter don't bring that to the game, boss. Shawn Porter don't bring that kind of power. Shawn Porter. Who
hits harder, Shawn Porter or Danny Garcia?
Of course, Danny Garcia, boss. Okay, look at the 2 fights with Keita.
I can't hear you breaking up. Who'd you say hit harder?
Danny Garcia. And look at the 2 fights with Keith Thurman, right? Who won that? Whose fight was more competitive? Danny Garcia's fight, right?
I told you the boxing clinic. Remember I told you about that earlier?
Hey, I feel like Shawn Porter beat the motherfucker. I don't care what y'all.
What? You picking Shawn Porter to beat Danny, so of course you gonna say that, dog.
Nah, that's how I feel for real.
Get the fuck out of here, dog. Hey, Suleiman, let it rip, Suleiman. He don't know what he's talking. Go ahead, Suleiman.
Keith Thurman.
Danny Garcia is gonna give him angles. Shawn Porter, the only thing he gonna have to do is run because if he decides to go like he does, like grinding style that he does, the fight's gonna end very early.
That's what you said too, boxing clinic. That grinding style, you did say that too. Yo.
Oh, look at Trap Media. Yeah, read that shit.
See, if he starts,
read that shit. hey, Trap Media, you want to come on, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, send Trap Media a link, man.
Yeah.
Send my nigga a link.
Yo, hey, listen, man. Hey, Suleiman. What I'm trying to tell you is Trey X is right now. He's really faithful in Shawn Porter's abilities. How do you think about Shawn Porter's abilities, Suleiman? I mean, how does he fight? I mean, is he good?
You see, Shawn Porter has a lot of excuses on his son. You hear a lot of excuses.
Who is that?
And they told him why he don't fight Errol Spence.
Yeah,
and he's been he don't want to fight Errol Spence.
Yeah,
he want to fight Errol Spence, but now he's gonna fight Danny Garcia for a vacant belt, and Danny Garcia is worse than Errol Spence. Yeah, so man, I don't.
Danny Garcia weak, man. Anybody will fight Danny Garcia.
Hey, Cali Enigma, what you doing over there, dog? You still there? What's up, Cali?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to start work, so I'm gonna make this quick. But now Danny Garcia gonna beat the shit out of Shawn Porter, man. It's like right now. So it's coming. Get ready for it. And yeah, we got to do this again, man. Because like I said, I got to get.
We're gonna do this again Thursday, man. So
I got to get Shawn. I got to get CJ on here, man. CJ, I got to get CJ and Angel back, man. Definitely. So I'm hoping that CJ is, if he's available, man, to come back and do this again, man. And I got a lot. I got another
time. Depending on what time y'all do it. Yeah, depending on what time y'all do it. I'll be
Thursday at 8 p.m.
Oh yeah, I'm available.
Hey, let me say something before Cali leave. Let me say something before Cali leave. Hey man, I got respect for everybody's opinion and shit, man. I don't be taking this shit too seriously, but if y'all boys go hard at me, I'm coming back hard at y'all for real. You know
and if Shawn Porter lose, I'm coming back hard on you.
Yeah.
Danny Garcia lose, you coming hard on me.
If he lose, I'll do my push-ups. You ain't even gotta ask. I'll do my push-ups. But if I win, I want my shit too.
Oh yeah, you gonna get yours.
I had my daughter do my push-ups.
Nah, fuck that. I want your big ass down.
God damn, dog.
I want your big ass on the floor doing them push-ups.
Yo.
Hey, it ain't no thing. It ain't no thing.
Hey, CJ, we need to do like a breakdown or something like because I think everybody likes Josh Taylor and Josh Kelly, right?
Yeah.
So, in the UK, man, we need to do a breakdown of them, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah,
Thursday, man, this shit's gonna be going down, man. Live here on Quarterly Boxing, man. I'm inviting, the boxing clinic again, Suleiman again, and Cali Enigma is gonna be here, and Trey X is gonna be here. But Suleiman, your closing thoughts. Let everybody know, man.
Okay, fellas, this is a great show right now. This show is hot right now. You got a group of young mavericks over here talking about this game, and Ham over here, and everybody's learning about the boxing. Everybody got different opinions. Even Trey actually like Shawn Porter. Okay, so if you guys want to join and listen to some good constructive boxing, give us listen to the podcast, Quarterly Boxing.
All right, let me say this real quick because I got to go. But I said, hey, Suleiman, I'm shocked that you changed your mind because you've been sounding like Amir Khan fans for a long time, and I'm proud of you. It seems like you're going through the 12-step program. You're starting to get better. So, with that, man, keep watching Quarterly Boxing, man. This channel's hot. Please check out CJ. You guys got to check out the Boxing Clinic, man. This channel, man, a lot of information. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to his channel, man. That's the homie right there.
All right, go ahead and let it rip with the Boxing Clinic.
Oh, appreciate you for having me on, bro. And yeah, man. I know it was Angel Santos. He be in my comment section. He gave me the plug on the Triple G. No, I wasn't him, but he gave me a lot of plugs too. So shout out to Cali and Nilma, Corey Lee. I subscribe to you. Trey X, I found your page, and the Horseman guy, I found this page. So for sure, I'm gonna be showing y'all much love, and I appreciate it.
All right,
Suleiman on, I'm on, bro. Dude, I fuck with Suleiman, dog. That's my homie now, dog.
Yeah. Go ahead, Trey X. Let it rip.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you for having me on like usual, man. I had fun up here chopping it up with everybody and shit. I'm still riding with my boy Shawn Porter. And like I said earlier, you gonna think we was goddamn I can't even remember what the fuck I said, but appreciate you for having me on and shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's all love, bro. I ain't taking this shit too seriously, you know what I'm saying?
And yo, Suleiman, just hit a quick 4 bars for us. And
let me say one more thing. This right here, bro, this is like real barbershop conversation. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk shit. We gonna get into it. We gonna have our opinion. We gonna be betting push-ups. We gonna be doing all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want something a little bit different, because I respect harmony. I know all the other channels, everybody getting along and shit. But if you want a little bit of turmoil up in that shit, a little bit of conflict,
real shit.
Quarterly Boxing all day.
Yeah. Hey, Suleiman, let that shit rip, man. Give me a couple bars and we out, dog. You know I'm gonna cut it rip. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm on a fast switching lane. I'm hanging out in the fast lane. I'm thinking about going to get some rest because I was in a boxing show. I need a beat, man.
Yo, and we are fucking out, dog. It's been an awesome show. Please like and subscribe, and until the next time, peace.
Yeah.